Yeah! Can you dig it out of sight?
Right on, right on.
Hello, everyone,
Right.
and welcome to Black Bag Detectives. Thank you for joining us. We're going to jump right in, and you guys are in a room with several other brand new detectives in the supernatural unit for the NYPD. The city, up until this point, has been having more and more issues with supernatural crime, and so they've created this special unit. This guy comes up to the podium. He's probably in his mid-60s, but like we were saying right before we came on camera, back in the 70s, people always looked a lot older than they actually were. When you smoke constantly and drink highballs every single meal, it's going to wear on you. Just going to wear on you. So he walks up and just a little. And there's about 25 people in this room, not a ton. And he goes, "Hello, I'm Deputy Chief Joe Merck," and everybody get ready with their thing. Thank you. I am Deputy Joe Merck. I'd like to congratulate you on your promotion to the NYPD Supernatural Investigation Unit, or SIU. But we all know what the assholes outside of this department will call you: Black Bag Detectives. And they'll call you that because more than likely, the majority of people who become part of this unit have a higher instance of death because of the things that we investigate. Most detectives, they go to a crime scene, the perp is already gone, and SWAT usually has to do the dirty work. But sometimes you guys run into actual monsters when you're out there. And that can really cause a lot of issues with whether or not you're going to survive a case. So cops who enter our ranks have a higher chance of death. And those assholes outside this unit are betting that you're going to die. They're you know the stories as well as we do. Everybody here, from the lower ranks on up, there's a lot of corruption going on. And you guys are the top of the food chain. You knew what it meant when you came in, yet you showed up anyway and you passed the test. You trained hard like you were going to war, because you are going to war. We've all grown up under the crack in the sky looming over us. In fact, it affects everything in the earth. Our nightmares come to life. Alien creatures from deep space bleed into our reality. Cults of who venerate the elder gods are always planning some horrible plot or act to bring about the apocalypse. But the reason the common people can go to sleep at night is because of people like you. You help them by keeping these different factions at bay, and that's what makes it important. And what about the people that didn't pass the test, who aren't in this room right now? Well, their captains more than likely sent them out on graveyard shift, hoping that they would have an accident or get shot in the line of duty, something along those lines. Because, like I said, we have too much corruption in our in our precincts all the way up. So let me be clear. You are not allowed to die, even if that's why you were sent here. You are mine at this point, and until I say that you can die, you're not allowed to. Okay? Since '68, we've been having a slow rise in supernatural crime. You guys have seen the way the city is. We've got burning fires in apartment buildings all the time because people are collecting insurance money. We have, more and more homeless. The Times Square area has become just kind of this pit. We've seen what has happened. And that's where you all come in. O'Rourke, Jones, Hunter, and is it Itchy? How do you say your last name?
It's Moritz.
Moritz. Just wondering. Come up here. I want to talk with you guys. And he waits for you guys to get up there. Now, starting with you, Itchy, I want you each to tell me, introduce yourself, and tell the other, the rest. I guess this is a class or whatever. What makes you who you are? And, so this is your high concept, just for you guys to know. When you're creating a character for Fate, each character has a high concept. And so we're going to go around the table, and they're going to go through their name and their high concept and introduce who they are. So we'll start with you, sir.
My name is Richard. Richie, not Itchy. Moritz. I believe that what I do in this world matters.
That's a good belief.
Maybe you should all think of that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Hunter?
Shauna Hunter, at your service. First time here in the big city, and
never would have guessed.
I might be new, but I'm going to try really hard because, guys, I'm going to really make a difference.
Oh, God. We need more recruits.
Sweet summer child.
Oh,
we were all young
Rourke.
ones, right?
Wow, I served with your father.
Yeah.
I remember you when you were really, really short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are your brothers?
They're doing okay.
Doing good?
Mom's sciatic is acting up a little bit, but for those of you who don't know my family, I'm Christopher O'Rourke, youngest of 5 brothers. My dad was in the service of the great city of New York. First, my family to make detective, and I'm hoping I can make a little bit of difference in this city. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey y'all, Nefertiti Jones. Well, I'm here because there's a lot of problems out there. And the biggest thing is I'm a no-nonsense ass-kicking, martial arts trained kung fu enthusiast, African queen. That's right, power to the people.
Right on.
Right on. Right on, right on. I am run by a kung fu moral code, so some things may be a problem out there, but I will solve them.
Now, just out of character real quick, have you figured out what that Kung Fu moral code is?
Oh, do you want to know?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, well. Inquiring minds want to know.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know how much I can tell you.
Well, only say what you feel comfortable saying. Or if there's nothing at all, then say nothing at all. It's up to you.
All right. I think it will reveal itself momentarily.
As we go along? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we're all human. Sometimes I drink too much and wake up in the arms of women who aren't my wife. What about you guys? What troubles make you human? We'll start with Itchy.
I would do anything for my mother. She hasn't been doing too well these past few years, so I would do anything to help her out.
Okay, that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Even.
Yeah.
Will I just leave it there?
It's good.
Okay.
Anything
for your
her
mother. It's good to take care of your mom. All right, Sunshine, what do you got?
Well, I am just a little bit worried that I'm in over my head. I'm not entirely sure what I've gotten myself into, but it's probably going to be fine.
It won't.
We're all right there with you. O'Rourke,
Oh God, I gotta do this in front of everyone.
every
Chief?
time.
Well, I know for a fact she's in over her head. I'll tell you that much. But
I think we all know that.
listen, I mean, the past couple of years with all the business in the sky and everything, look, I was raised a good Irish Catholic boy. I'm having a very hard time reconciling what I learned in catechism with what I see in front of me every day, all right?
Yeah, I can see that. It is difficult. All right.
I am here to help my community and help the people out. I'm trying to fight from within the system here, but sometimes it's really hard to trust you all. There's a lot of white people here. That's all I got to say about that.
There are a lot of white people here.
Yep.
Okay. So teamwork's important. You guys are going to be working the Times Square Hell's Kitchen area, which is, like I said, a pit. So you guys have been together for a little bit. Just real quick, tell us each of your basically your connections with someone else. So these are the two aspects that connect them to two other people in the group. They're kind of like bonds from Dungeon World. So we'll start with you.
Well, I've been on the force for 15 years, and it's in the same area for most of the same precincts. So obviously, I've worked with O'Rourke's older, more venerated brothers.
Right.
Hey.
And Rory and Jason, as promised, I made a promise to them since I'm here to keep an eye out on little Chrissy.
Okay. Little Chrissy. And what's your other one?
I might have a thing for Nefertiti.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, what was that?
No,
What?
I think we all knew that before you even said it. That's okay. So, what about you?
Well, I'm a long way from home, and I really miss my mom and dad. So I can really empathize with Richie's commitment and love for his mother.
Thank you. It's not weird.
Yeah. I
Thank
also
you.
love my mom, Richie.
Just real quick, almost as cool. Thank you very much for the sub, and then you get a reroll,
Ooh,
which
yay.
is basically fate point.
You know what? You are as cool. You're not almost as cool. You are as cool. There.
Thanks, Jordan.
It's on the record.
Yes. Go ahead.
And my other one is that I am just in awe of Nefertiti's confidence and power.
Me too.
What can I say?
All right. So, what did you learn about your teammates?
Well, I don't know if she remembers me, but we were in the academy about the same time. Kind of on a parallel path. I like the way you approach things. Get the job done right.
Does everyone have a thing for Nefertiti?
Not like you, Itchy, all right?
Yeah.
It's a platonic
we do.
thing. By the way, if you want to, have dates, Itchy might not be the best way to go.
Yeah, you might want to get that checked out.
I
Lawrence.
wasn't the one that came up with this. You know
Oh, yeah,
for
we
a
know.
fact.
We know. And then this
Anyway.
one right here. This little
What?
kid, this city will eat you up. I gotta make sure you survive, all right? Because now you were legitimately on my watch. So don't screw up, all right?
I'm not gonna let you down. I'm not gonna let you down, Christopher.
Yeah,
Okay.
That remains to be seen.
So, what are your two?
Oh my goodness. I'm also watching out for young Shauna here. I feel like a mother. I am a mother. I have a child as well, and I just feel like we got to look out for her. Mm-hmm. Oh, is my child a problem
No.
for you? Is she?
No.
It's a problem for you. All right, fine. Also, my big brother Jamal happened to. Ooh.
Yeah, right.
Back at it.
Woohoo!
Out of sight.
Okay, and what was your
Also,
other
my
one?
big brother Jamal happened to serve in NAM with Rourke's big brother, Patrick. I guess that connects us from Academy too, and I don't know what that really means. I just
Okay, cool.
feel obligated somehow.
Listen, I don't believe in fate. But I believe in fate core. No.
Ah,
I have a feeling, yeah.
The fate has brought us together.
Something
Okay.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're going to get to your group aspects during the game as we go through, because I think that'd be kind of fun to do. And he goes, all right, so now you guys understand. And he looks to the other people. He goes, when you're in a team, even if you have problems, they are your family. You have to work together because, like I said, your captains and your sergeants may not be on your side. And you don't know who you can trust, so you have to be able to trust the four of you.
Everybody. Shoot.
So, woohoo!
I keep forgetting. Damn it.
Come on, get with it. So, go out there and, wow, thank you, James V. That's awesome. And thank you, BSBK. It's hard not to see, like, my whole idea was to like, hold up signs to say thank you for the tips, but it's so ingrained to actually speak when you say it. So let's get to it. The way that this works is we're going to be, what did you put?
Nothing.
What'd you put?
It's a whale.
I just said thanks for
Sperm
the
whale.
It's you're not drawing dicks again, are you?
Nice.
Thank you.
Good teamwork on that.
I should have never
Happy
given.
Monday, everybody.
I should have never given Ben a whiteboard. That's just
No, you should always give
never
Ben a
trust
whiteboard.
the whiteboard.
never trust the whiteboard.
Just saying.
So tips are greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. And if you look at the tiers, if you guys can get us to the 250 tier, you get to pick what their next case will be, which is to me really cool. So, and you get to kind of steer the ship as you would say. All right, guys. So, and I think we've already unlocked our first tier, which is awesome. So, and I've got them all right here, Dom, so you don't need to write them out. I actually was, good about putting stuff together. All right, so what this does is, can you write out on one of your little cards for me? Shauna. You guys get an aspect for the table called It's a Funky Day. And you guys can invoke or use that as a fate. Thank you, Night Steed. Awesome. So basically what that means is, depending on what's happening during the day, if you want to try to give yourself a bonus, you say, hey, this is a funky day. I can spend a fate point and I'll get my bonus +2. Or you can say, or I can say, it's a funky day, and it's
not good funk.
Not good funk.
Not that we want the funk. It's
Yeah.
we don't want that funk.
It's the
we
kind
don't
of
want that funk.
it's the kind of funk you
We-
don't want to get out.
Okay.
You want to just leave it
Stinky
alone.
funk? Okay.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay.
So thank you guys for unlocking that. We appreciate it. All right. So after this, kind of rambling speech that I just gave, you guys are dismissed. And the way that this is going to work is we're going to, I know in most of the times when you're running in games, you jump there's some meandering, I guess, in a scene.
No.
In this particular game, we're going to tier 2 unlocked.
Ready?
Awesome.
What?
Wow.
Okay. Awesome. I was
right on.
I was really hoping for that
You're
one
out
to
of
get
sight.
unlocked. So you guys are, it's the day before your first. It's like Tuesday afternoon. Your roll call starts at about 6 o'clock. You work from about 6 to 6. So you're working graveyard now. And so it's before that time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and talk with each of you about what's going on in your personal lives in that particular moment. And so that the elder gods can kind of get a feel for who you are. So I'll start with you, Richie. Cool. Thank you for the bits. So you're at home. What's your home like?
Well, I will live with mother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's.
And your dad passed away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Right.
It's been me and my mother for going on 30 years.
Oh, that long ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
And you hear the humidifier going on in her room.
of course.
On a constant drum.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it needs to.
What do you mean you have to go out tonight? I thought
Ma.
you were working days.
Ma.
I thought you were working days.
I was.
What happens if I wake up in the middle of the night and I need your help?
You just call the precinct. They'll let me know. Ask for Jim. You know.
How long are you going to be on these nights?
I couldn't tell you.
Are you going to be working? Are you working behind a desk like we agreed?
Yeah, Ma. You know, I'm working behind the desk in the midnight shift. They need all that paperwork.
Because if you were working out with all the horrible things at night, it would make me.
I know, Ma.
So worried.
I wouldn't do that for you. I wouldn't do that to you. You just rest.
I miss your father so much. Someday I'll be with him.
Well, no time soon, Ma. No time soon. Now,
I don't know.
Why don't
Sometimes
you just
I
take
see
some
the
of your
light.
pills?
I see the light, and I want to go towards it.
No, you stay close. You shh. Ma, shh. Now, see, you've given yourself a fit, Ma.
I'm awfully clipped. I don't know what to do. Okay, so you run out of there like real fast, or like
No.
you're
no,
totally.
I comfort
You have
her.
to get her
I get her
settled.
some water.
Water.
I have her take some of her sleepy pills.
Yeah, sleeping pills. Okay,
Is there some Vapo rub involved?
Vapo rub.
That's gross. No.
You're drawing dicks on your whiteboard, but
that is-
Vapo rub is too far.
That is for Sunday nights.
Oh, right.
Right, sorry,
Special occasions
sorry.
on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, puts on her favorite record.
I put on my favorite record. It's our favorite record.
Yeah. Okay, so anything else you do before you leave?
Well, I just make sure she's tucked in. I make
Okay.
sure the windows are closed. You know, I sing her special
All right.
song. It's fine.
All right. So is there
Definitely gonna be a
anybody
human
in?
suit by the end of this season? I'm sorry. I'm just
Is there anybody in the building that you trust as kind of an emergency contact?
Yeah, you know, she has her best friend. Ramona.
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 I think we should write that down
Yeah,
somewhere.
that seems like that might come up again. in the
Yeah.
I
future.
should write it on this piece
She
of
she lives right below us, so you know she can hear if Ma falls out of her bed or anything.
Okay, is Ramona her best friend, or is Ramona
It's our best friend.
our best friend?
I mean,
Is
we
she
play-
closer? Is
Yeah.
she closer to your age?
No.
Okay.
No, she's way closer to Ma's age.
Does your mom worry about you finding a nice young woman to marry, or is she pretty much you shouldn't get married because I've been sick
Yeah.
for 15 years?
Yeah. I mean, she brings up grandkids every once in a while, but then, you know, I
Remind her of the
yeah.
itching?
What?
Nothing. All right.
I heard you.
Okay, cool. So you go by. Do you want to? You go by and tell Ramona too that you're leaving for graveyard
Right,
shift.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, great. So you are new in the city. Are you living on your own, or do you have a roommate?
I think I probably have a roommate.
Okay.
So a nice, other young lady is who
Probably
I-
somebody going to college or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Okay.
But our apartment is very small, but it's very clean and very organized.
Right. And let's name her Anna. Is that cool?
Okay.
Let's do Anna. Okay, so Anna comes in and she goes, "Are you ready? We're going to watch so much TV this week. We have so many great things on. I'm so excited."
Oh, Anna, no.
What?
I have to go to work.
How are you going to go to work?
I work the graveyards now. I told you this.
The graveyards? What, at a graveyard?
No, not at a Anna, I'm a detective. Like, we have been over this.
But you were working day shift.
Yeah, I was.
Weren't
and
you
then I
like
got
a meter maid or something?
No. Do I look like a meter maid?
Kind of.
I mean, I can't, argue with that. But no. I am a detective, and I passed the exam, and I get to go be on one of the elite squads, actually.
Wow. Well, when are you working? Because there's, like I said, there's tons. I mean, I got the TV guide, and there's so many things on there that are going to be fun to watch, and you're not going to be here.
I know, but like,
They've got
can
that-
you
they've
record
got
it
that-
on VHS?
Yeah, I guess. On
There
Tuesday,
was
they've
no
got
VHS
that.
Damn it.
yet.
Yeah, I thought there was.
No.
Oh,
Might have been
Betamax.
It's not in the
Yeah, 80s as
77.
well.
Oh, shucks.
Sorry,
Darn it.
guys.
Shucks.
Then there's literally nothing we can do.
Oh,
There
no.
was literally
Witch.
nothing you could do.
Well, that sucks. So,
I mean, maybe like before I go to work, you know, when you get home from class, like
I get it.
between the hours probably of like 3 to 5:30
I should-
is probably when we should schedule our TV time.
yes, I
It's
guess
not
it's
even gonna be on kids. You're still gonna have like fuzz at that point. It's
Oh,
okay.
right. There's no after-school programming.
Sure, why not?
We'll make that up. We'll
I
say
think
there
I
is.
think it, yeah, no, there was Saturday
you a hard time.
cartoons at that time. So all right, well, that's fine. Okay, and you know, is there anything else you want to talk about or do before we move on?
Well, Anna, just remember that, you know, my job is really dangerous, and so if I don't come home, you have to call my parents and you have to water my ficus.
Wait, not come home. What are you doing?
I told you I'm a detective.
I know, but that's. Are you?
I go out and I fight crime and be in dangerous situations, and I have to like handle myself, you know?
Isn't that for the men?
No, it's 1977. There are plenty of lady detectives. In fact, there's this one lady detective. Oh my God, she is so amazing.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that, but okay. All right. So she has the phone number and all that
Yeah,
good stuff.
yeah.
Okay. So what is life at the? Are you? You're not at your. Are you still at with
Oh
your
no,
mom?
no.
You've moved out.
No, I moved out.
Long time
He's
ago.
got a one-bedroom in St. Mark's Place.
Okay.
He's kind of unpopular because he is a cop, and it's not the nicest neighborhood at this point in New York's history, but it's inexpensive, and he's saving up to buy a house someday.
Okay. And you're living on your own.
Yeah,
Do you have a cat, a dog, or anything like that?
I don't have time for that.
Not even a goldfish.
I mean, I'm at work 12 hours a day.
Ficus.
I have a ficus.
But he does go home regularly for dinner with the family.
Right, because if you don't,
Assuming
you're
Sunday.
never hear the end
Sunday.
of
Oh,
it.
yeah, you have to.
Of course,
you
have
have
to
to.
have to mess.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Is there anything that you would do, like call your mother or anything like that before?
Of course. I always call my mom.
Okay. So they've got you on the night shift?
Ma, you know, I mean, being a detective, it
You would be a detective. Couldn't you be a sergeant just like your dad? Or any one of your brothers?
Ma, we've been over this, all right? Look, I'm not Dad. I'm not Rory. I'm not Jason. I'm
Yet
not
you're a
Patrick,
police
I'm not
officer, so
Jacob.
obviously-
I know, all right?
Obviously, something's there.
No, that's it. There's only 4. And in order, those were Rory, Jason, Patrick, and Jacob. Listen, Ma, this could be something big for us, all right? Look, I mean, the O'Rourke's are good cops, really good cops, but people,
Yeah, but
they think we're dumb. They think we're just thugs. Look, I want to make you
your
proud,
father
all right?
was not a thug. No one thought he was a thug. Don't ever say that to me again. Now, are you coming to church on Sunday, or are you going to be sick again?
No. Be at church.
Excellent. I like to hear that. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Christopher,
Love you too, Mom.
that's good. Bye.
Bye.
Click.
Waited on the line for him to say it back. Christopher.
Christopher. You will say it.
Such a mom move.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's just kind of pacing around his apartment. He's trying to read books, trying to listen to the radio, but just something doesn't feel quite right. He can't get comfortable.
Right.
If he's not on the job these days, he's...
Well, I would figure that growing up in a huge Catholic family and then all of a sudden you're by yourself in your own apartment all the you're gonna like go to work and be like, hey, I have to be out
Exactly.
Yeah.
of this situation.
Too quiet.
So so I could totally see that, especially having brothers,
I will say that he's probably got a large collection of like true crime novels and like forensic manuals and stuff
Right,
that he
right.
reads for fun.
Right.
Before it was cool, kids.
Before it was cool. Yeah, because you're striving to be
Yeah,
something
exactly.
more.
Always be learning.
Right, exactly.
All
right.
Stay 2 steps ahead of the perps.
Definitely. So, Miss Jones, what are you doing?
Yes, sir. Well, I'm dropping off my baby, my little boy.
How old is your boy?
Kyrie is 7.
How do you spell his name?
Kyrie, K-Y-R-E-E.
Awesome.
Off at my mom's.
Okay.
His dad's been missing for quite a while.
And
We're
he
not
was
quite
part of the
sure.
Panthers?
He was part of the Panthers, and he went missing. We've been looking for him for a while now. His name's Tyrone.
Okay.
And,
So, and you've looked at like all the hospitals and all the like
He has disappeared.
just disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, not cool, but
Yeah.
good to know. And
Dropping him off, at mom's, and then I'm gonna head back and get ready.
now, where does mom live?
She's in Harlem.
Okay. Now, just so you guys know, we have the map here. Harlem is actually on the other side. Actually, no, up above Central Park,
Yep.
up north.
I don't know what that was all about.
Hong Kong Harlem.
Reaching out. Harlem.
It's Nerf balls, everyone. Really?
Harlem.
Hong Kong Harlem.
Oh, my liver.
Okay, cool.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the show.
And does your mom agree with what you're doing? Like,
She doesn't like it one bit.
Okay.
She thinks it's
what kind of
ridiculous.
person is your mom?
My mother is a very strong woman, but she thinks I am in the wrong profession. She thinks that I should be nowhere near guns, should be nowhere near all of this business. She didn't really approve of Kyrie's dad either, but,
Who approves of anyone's dad? Moms,
Moms.
definitely moms don't like.
no, they don't usually.
Yeah.
So it's been really hard, but she's really good with him and with the boy, and they get along very well together. I'm grateful for her because without her, I wouldn't be able to do this
Do what
job.
you do, right?
And especially now that I'm doing nights, it's a whole nother thing. But the nice thing is I do get to spend a little bit of my day with him now.
So, do you use a gun, or do you like to?
I fight and I can use a gun.
You fight and use a gun, so you don't mind actually having a weapon.
No,
with
I think
you.
weapons are power.
Okay,
I think
cool.
that all of us need to make sure that we are armed and ready. There are monsters out there, from the sky, from the pit, wherever the hell that thing is coming from.
Right.
Right on.
And there's quite a few monsters around at any given time.
Right.
Human as well.
Okay. Cool. All right. So,
I can
great.
dig it.
I can dig it. A thoughtful I can dig it.
We
I
must be
can
ready
dig
for
it.
the revolution.
Yeah. Armed revolution.
I hear it won't be televised.
That's what I heard too.
Well, it's not in 1977.
Especially not
No, it was
before
earlier
5
than that.
p.m.
Yeah. Yeah. Before 5 p.m. Okay.
But TV, there was stuff on TV all the time in the 70s, right? It wasn't like the 50s or anything.
Well, no, I mean, I think it would still like stop
things were
broadcasting
not-
like.
You guys, it's
1 or
not
2
that
in the
literal.
morning,
Okay, I'm not gonna try to explain this to you people. That's not even what it's about, but it's cool. Maybe another day I'll bring in some Melvin Van Peebles. We'll talk about it. We'll listen to it. Figure it out.
All right. So,
Please.
you guys show up at the precinct, and you hopefully, I don't think we tested this, so we'll see how loud this is. Yay! Is that low enough for you, Dom? Is that good? We're gonna see if the police station is low enough.
A lot of digital phones.
Yeah, I know. There's not much I can do. Actually, wait. I could do this. There we go.
There it is.
There you go.
There we go. Lots of clicking and clacking.
I'm good? Okay, go. All right,
Nice
so
word
you guys
processing.
go through roll call, and at some point while you're milling around, waiting to get your whatever your first thing is,
I'm drinking coffee.
I'm smoking a cigarette inside.
Jennifer Reinhorn comes up to you. Now she's a cop. She's in her mid-40s. She's kind of been working usually behind the desk. She did work outside as a beat cop for a little bit when she was younger, but as the city has gotten worse, they kind of pulled her off. But she didn't agree with it at all. She's like, why do I have to get pulled off? And she goes, look, Reese has been gone for a couple of days now. I don't know where the hell he is. And Reese Reinhorn is another detective that you guys know. He sometimes goes undercover.
Dom.
I don't know if do you want to put that up against the? I don't know if you can see, but it's there we go. That is Reese. She goes, I don't know what to do. I just leave it there. I don't know what to do. He just disappeared, and on Friday night, he said he was going out on some case, but then the captain says there was no case.
Are you sure he was on one of his benders? You know, Reese is a bit of a garbage person. So.
Well,
Ooh.
I have heard that.
that's really rude of you, Itchy, to be saying that to me. I mean, I know that you guys didn't get along, but he is my husband, and he is missing. Maybe have some respect. He's been missing for 4 days now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Where was the last place you heard it was, or last place you've seen?
it was about 8 o'clock at night on Friday, and he said, we got a phone call, and he said that he had to go out. It was it was like 6 o'clock. And he said that he had to go check out some crime scene, but he didn't tell me anything else. Just said he'd be back in a few hours. Then when he didn't come back, I called the station. They said they didn't have any log of him doing anything.
Do you know what he was working on?
Well, he said something about a burnt-out apartment.
That doesn't really narrow it
That narrows it down to nothing.
I mean, do I? Because like.
Well, do you want to maybe do? What are your skills? What skills do you have that you think would work?
Either investigate or resources.
I'd say investigate probably might probably be the closer one. Do you have any aspects you want to try invoke to get a bonus? Or?
I do.
Sorry.
If he doesn't.
I mean, I don't have any aspects that I think would.
So do you want to try to create an advantage for him?
Sure.
Okay. What aspect do you want to use?
Well, I'm going to use investigate.
Well, he'll use investigate, but what advantage will you use to help him? Like what?
Well, I guess I was thinking about using my stunt, but that's not exactly.
What's your stunt again?
Power of deduction. Once per scene, you can spend a fate point and a few minutes of observation to make a special investigative roll representing your potent deductive faculties.
Okay.
I mean, do you just want to do that?
Yeah. Why don't we do
Why
that?
don't you do it?
Here, have this.
Yay, fate.
All right.
Fate.
Fate,
So,
fate.
for those of you that don't know, since I'm using my stunt, I get a +2 bonus to this roll, right?
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
Correct. And you want to beat a. What's your investigate again?
4?
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
6 right there.
That's 6 right there. So you're probably at this point using your stunt, unless you just roll. But
Yeah,
you're
no, I
not
mean,
gonna,
these are garbage dice. We'll see.
they might.
Oh!
No! That is a 9. I got a 9 total on that roll. So,
That's beyond legendary.
Yeah. So basically, you can quickly talk to the sergeant who was on duty on Friday night and just find out some information
It's
from
literally
him.
on Reese's desk. This is. I went here.
Yeah, I would hear.
well, see, I was going to get crafty, and I was going to say,
Well, go ahead.
Was Snake able to put me his car? His car's still got to be somewhere. And if it's been sitting there for 4 days, it's got to have got a ticket by now, right?
Yeah, those meter maids are
Yeah,
aggressive.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's go check records,
They
and
are.
we'll find out where his car is, and then
We'll know what area of town he was in.
Okay,
that's right.
Yeah.
sounds good. Thank you so much. Just, you know, I know that he's not popular around here, and everyone's, you know, the captain was acting weird, and I'm just worried something bad happened, and they're not acting like they care if anything bad happened.
Like I said, he's probably fine. Sleeping
Unfortunately,
off in
he's
his
in the
car.
black bag unit. He probably is not fine. Oh, sorry.
Look, Jennifer, we'll
Yeah.
make sure Reese gets home one way or another, okay?
All right. So,
One way or another.
you guys
I
search.
said what I meant.
I meant what you said. So you guys search through your. You're gonna get the ticket that his car got, which happens to be. Let me see. Okay. He got a ticket because he was parked near the bar called the Jack, which is right here
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
in Hell's Kitchen. Sorry. So that's where you guys will start. If you, you know, pile in your car and you head over there. His car has a couple of tickets on it, but they haven't towed it yet because it's only been there a little bit, and things move super slow in 1977 New York when it comes to this kind of crime. So his car's there, and it's got a couple of slips on it. It's about, I'm going to say, like 7:30. And so the bar has just started to open up, and a few people showing up. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we go in and talk. Like,
Okay.
Shouldn't we search his
Yeah,
car?
I want to search the car.
You want
you
to
can
search the
his
car?
I can
Yeah.
You're ready to go
We-
and get the drink. I
We
know
can
you.
split the party at this point. I think we'll be okay. Famous last words.
Split the party.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But they just
Let's check the car.
went inside.
Just real quick.
Let's just check the car.
Just real quick, Richie.
Just it'll be
Richie, I'll
fun.
buy you one when we get in there, all right?
I light a cigar. And I sit next to the building.
Okay, so you go up to the car, and sure enough, inside you see the glove box is open, and his gun is actually sitting in there as if he was maybe trying to grab for it. There are what looks to be who's checking out the car? So why don't you give me a investigate roll real quick?
Oh, dang.
That is
Nice.
8.
Eight.
No, what's like 8? 6.
Six.
Yeah.
6, nice.
It is
Okay.
like 8.
That's
So
like
those
8.
cancel each other out, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the
You
plus
get
and the
a-
minus
okay.
totally negate each
Yeah,
other.
they negate. So tell me what kind of, like, there's a struggle has happened. What kind of clues do you pick up on?
Okay. Forced entry.
Okay.
Obviously, the gun's still there. I want to see if there's anything else in the car that might give indication what he was doing there.
Okay.
Pop the trunk.
Okay. You find a matchbook that says the Royal Inn on it. The trunk is a mess. It's got food wrappers, stakeout stuff. Like, he's just throwing stuff in the back of his car all the time. So the back is all messed up, and the Royal Inn, the cigarettes, which it's right.
Oh, thank you.
It's right nearby. And you also see a napkin from Cordeiros, sorry, right there, the diner. And that's really all you find, but that's quite a bit.
So he's been in the neighborhood, basically, is what it shows. I mean,
What's the date on the receipts?
The dates on the receipts for the bar that you guys are at, you find one for, let's see. Oh, okay. So 8:15 for the diner, the Royal Inn, you don't have a receipt. You just have a matchbook. But for the bar, the Jack that you're at, it says around 1 a.m. So not long before their closing time.
Last place he seems to have been was.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Steven.
This is a ghost penis.
It's a ghost penis.
Um,
Nothing but high class here.
So the last place he was in the bar, it looks like, according to these timestamps on this receipt.
Now, does anyone think it's kind of interesting, I say in the corner, just smoking a cigar, that his gun is just sitting in the open for the last,
Oh yeah, that's super irregular.
how long?
Someone would have taken it by now.
When was the receipt?
That's true. How
The
was
receipt
no one
was from
broken into his
Friday.
car?
It's Tuesday.
So, over the weekend, car was sitting out, getting tickets, with a gun in the front seat,
Yeah.
out in the open, and no one touched it.
Yep.
In Hell's Kitchen,
Yeah.
Seems
In front of a
impossible.
bar.
in front of a bar.
All right, well, let's go inside and let's ask some questions.
Finally.
Hang on to the gun, would you? All right.
Itchy. It'll be fine. Let's just
That
get
end
in there
goes
and
that
ask some
way.
questions.
All right. So you guys walk in, and let me see.
I feel like I'm well known.
You're
in
well known.
Most of the bars
Yeah.
in the precinct area.
All right, so you walk in, and yeah, there's a few people. Richie, how you doing?
Definitely his people.
And right then, there's a phone call behind the bar, and the bartender picks it up and kind of looks around and points at you and says, "Come here."
What's his name?
Jake.
Jake. Jake at the Jack.
Jake at the Jack.
What's up, Jake?
It's your mom.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is everything okay?
I'm not. She's
Are you fucking kidding me right
she's
now?
on the phone right now.
She called. How long has she been on hold?
She just called right now.
All right, just give me the goddamn phone.
Here.
Hi, Ma.
Richie, where are you?
You know where I am. You're calling the fucking bar.
I know,
Ma.
but I thought you were working. Why are you at the bar?
I'm working at the bar, Ma.
Wait, that makes no sense. You're a cop.
I am. That's working at.
Are
the...
you drinking again?
No. Not yet. Mom, what's wrong? What's wrong?
I called the precinct and they said you weren't there, and I know all the bars, so I started calling them.
How many bars did you call, Ma?
4 or 5.
Oh, Jesus.
4 or 5? You're worrying me. What happens if something happens to you?
Nothing's gonna
Who's
happen.
going to take care of me? There's nobody left.
You
You
there
didn't
are
have any
plenty of
grandchildren.
people. There are plenty. Ma.
Just be careful. Don't drink too much and don't drive.
Thanks, Ma. I won't.
Take a taxi.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Take the wonderful subway system that we have in this city.
I gotta go. I'm getting all messed up again.
Can you please just take another one of your pills, Mom?
No, I take too many
Do
pills.
I need to call Ramona?
No, don't call Ramona. I'm gonna take a bath or something
All right.
and steam some more.
All right. Just remember the Epsom salts are on the counter.
All right.
All right, I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey. Click. All right. How does she know? She calls here almost every day.
I don't know.
What can I do
woman's
for you
kind of
guys?
psychic.
Why? Obviously, you're not here on a social call.
Oh, well, why don't you first set us all up?
Okay. What are you drinking?
Scotch.
You?
Club
I like
soda.
Scotch.
I'll
Really?
just have a Shirley Temple, thanks.
That's not a shock. What about you?
Why don't you put some rum in that Shirley Temple?
In the future,
Because
they'll
I-
call that a Drew Barrymore.
No, they call it a Drew Barrymore now, but it's very weird that they call it that. Because she is 4.
So, what do you want?
You know what my drink
Okay.
is. Jake
Pours
and the
you.
Jack.
Jack pours you some whiskey, more than likely, or
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
pours you guys all your drinks. So, why are you on duty and drinking? What can I do for you?
Well, some of us are on duty and drinking, and some of us are just on duty.
Okay. So, what can I do for you?
What do you know about that car? It's been sitting out front collecting tickets.
Oh, Reese's car?
Yeah, Reese's car.
Yeah, he came in here He was here like around 1 o'clock on Friday. He smelled terrible.
Well,
Like
it's
what?
Reese. He's a garbage person.
Really bad. Really bad.
Was it a different smell than he normally smells like?
Nah, it was like cheap perfume or something.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Jennifer's not gonna like that.
That was a lot of names you just spouted out there. Anyway, yeah, he smelled bad and more disheveled than usual. And he had a couple of drinks and then he left. The car's been there ever since.
You didn't think it was weird? It's been sitting there for 4 days. I mean, Reese, he's been known to disappear for a day or so, but sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Did you see him leave with anyone?
No, he left by himself, came by himself. I honestly...
Did he talk to anyone while he was here besides you?
No, he didn't. He sat at the end of the bar. It was actually kind of a quiet night for Friday. Not a lot going on.
You had a quiet night here?
Yeah, it was
It's never
weird.
quiet here on a Friday. What's that about?
Did he
Something's
say?
up out there.
Did he say anything about where he was going, or where we came from?
Said something about working some case. There was some apartment building down the street that had burned, and a couple people had died.
Yeah.
And they thought that there was more to it than what the arson expert or the fire marshal said there was. So he was looking into it.
What was the apartment? Did he say?
He said he gave me he said it was over on 9th and 48, but nothing beyond that.
Right about where we are.
Yep, not
How
far.
about that?
Oh, it's around the corner.
Yep. That's what I love about New York is because it's the grid system.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot
So much
easier.
nicer.
So much nicer than North Hollywood.
What is it, Richie? What you
Yeah.
thinking?
Is there anyone who knows anyone here, Jake, that knows anything more about this apartment?
I don't think so.
You know any folks who lived over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few people that lived over that way. We just figured it was another, insurance deal.
You know the landlord?
No, I don't actually.
Okay.
Doesn't come in.
Say apartment just on the street from your bar.
Yeah.
You don't know the landlord.
Not everybody drinks here. Only the best, right?
Here's to that.
Cheers.
So,
It's buttering you up a little, I think.
just a little. You do spend a lot of money in here.
Well, I have a tab here.
Yeah. So that's really the extent of the information that he can give you.
Right.
And you've got the information from the car. So where would you like to go next? There's the Royal Inn. You kind of know where the fire was at. He went to the diner. Which place do you want to go?
Do you think the inn or the apartment? I don't know that we need to go to the diner right away. 'cause
I
he
think
was
we
there
need to go to the
before.
apartment because I feel like that's probably where he went next. And if he was missing, there might be some shit going on down
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Because if he smelled like perfume, means he didn't smell like smoke. If you went to a burned out apartment, you're gonna smell like smoke. So if you might have
The
gone
inn
to
might be why
the
he
Royal
smelled
Inn,
like
I know a few people that
perfume.
have some business
Oh, you
there.
know those people definitely.
I know some of the ladies that
Uh-huh.
call that place home.
or their
they-
office.
It's more their home. It's where
Home
they-
office.
It's where they hang their
it's a
home
new
hats
concept.
Home
for-
box
Home
office.
office.
for an hour at a time.
So where are you going next? The apartments or the inn?
I mean, the inn isn't going anywhere. The apartments are just down the street.
Okay.
Might as
So
well
you
just
guys,
walk over there.
you guys head over to the inn. And
No, I'm
yeah,
saying the apartments.
the
Yeah, the
apartments. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The apartments. The top floors are burnt out, and you see something pass by one of the burnt out windows. Something odd.
Like a garbage person odd?
No. Not like a garbage person. Just
Does it look like?
something humanish.
Oh, but it's not. Okay.
So you guys are down, and like I said, it's 8. By this point, it's probably 8, 9 o'clock at night, and
Is it the summer?
it's not the summer. No, it's spring at this point,
Okay, so it's dark.
and it's dark, and there's not a lot of lights on the street. They're broken out, messed up.
So it's never explicitly been stated, but we have flashlights.
Sure.
We produce them, or at least
Okay.
I produce mine and my revolver.
Okay.
I was just about to grab my gun too.
Yeah, unlike most games, you don't have an inventory thing. If it
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense that you have it, you
Are you,
have
are
it.
you holding them like this?
No, because we don't know that technique yet. It's more like this, and I've got my finger on the trigger, which you should never do unless you're
Nope.
actively going to shoot something.
Right.
And there's no safety. They haven't invented safety.
Well, no.
There's
safety.
static on the TV at 3 p.m. and
Yeah.
there's no safety.
That's how life was in
This
the
world
70s.
is.
But you can drink whenever you'd like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can
Um,
drink on the job anytime too.
Not a
No
big
one's
deal.
really going to question you.
Nope.
So you guys see this form kind of pass in front of the burnt out window. What do you want to do? And it's a couple of stories up, probably like the 5th floor.
I mean, just kind of looking at the building, can we see how structurally damaged it is, or is it just kind of burnt out?
It's burnt out.
Okay.
It's an old brick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Not collapsing on itself.
Well,
or
it
anything
might
like
be
that.
a little tricky
Okay.
on the stairs, but overall, if you're careful, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I don't believe you.
The way he said that.
I'm
no.
sure, yeah, it'll be fine.
All right, come on. We're on the clock.
We're going in.
I'm going in.
Let's go in.
You ready?
I saw that thing too. Whatever that thing is, we got to figure it out.
Okay.
Why are you shaking your head, Richie?
No, let's go in. Let's just go bust down the door or something, you know?
You
That's
can
what
wait
good
down here.
detectives
You want to
do.
call it in?
So
Go for it.
Well, do you want me to scope it out first?
Come
Honey,
on,
no,
Ryder.
we're all gonna go together.
No,
Richie,
no,
do
no.
you want to stand watch?
No.
You want to call in? You want to call in for backup? You want to call
Who's
your
our
mom?
backup?
Boys.
You know, if it wasn't for
Boys.
your brothers, I'd pop you one so hard, Chrissy.
Boys.
Oh.
Don't you
Oh, wow.
dare.
Chrissy.
Don't
Hey.
you dare.
Come on, Chrissy.
Gentlemen.
Let's go upstairs.
We're going in.
For you. Sure.
All right.
All right. So you guys enter the building, and
I was going to say never titty. I'm like, I don't think that's right.
no, it'll. But yeah, it's really hard not to say that. All right. So you walk in, and sure enough, you hear scuttling or something going on upstairs. Movement. There are fire marks all over the wall. The blaze got pretty hot. All the windows have been busted out, and there's no tape up, nothing. You do see a lot of footprints in the soot. Some of them are oddly shaped,
What?
kind of clawish looking
Can I
footprints.
make a lore check
Sure.
to see if I might know what kind of thing would make
Sure.
We
Prince?
both have pretty high lore.
nice?
If she doesn't get this lore, I got this lore.
Because I'm so studious.
Right.
A little bit studious. So that's a -2 then, right?
No,
That's a 1.
it's a 1.
Well, but I have to subtract 2. So yeah, so total would be a 1.
So yeah, you're kind of clueless.
Don't know.
Also,
You're
I
like,
didn't
"Oh."
realize
You
this
know
was
what?
don't
Maybe,
know,
maybe
It's right
why
there.
don't you let someone who has a little more experience?
Oh sure, yeah, I'd love to learn anything that you might be able to point out.
So that's a 5.
All right. So suddenly you hear a big noise, and
Did I
being
learn that from
you,
lore?
Oh, you rolled a what? I'm sorry.
It
got
was
a
a
5.
5.
A 5. You're looking down, and you don't recognize what this is, but you figure that it's probably about 8 feet tall,
Oh.
and that worries you quite a lot.
Rightfully so.
So right when you're looking down at this big thing and you're kind of figuring that out, you hear a big knocking around upstairs. And being that you want to help out the group so much,
Don't you dare.
and
Don't you dare.
you just bolt. You just run because you took the fate point. So you bolt up the stairs because that's your job.
Can someone stop Hunter?
Shauna.
Okay.
Hunter,
but
why
I'm
do I keep calling you Ryder?
I don't know.
That's
It
why
was-
I didn't
it-
respond.
Right. Oh,
Chris, could you
Get
go?
the kid's name right.
You could have stopped me if you just said Hunter, but you said Ryder, so I went up the stairs.
O'Rourke, stop Hunter.
Hunter, come back!
Okay.
Sprint.
All right.
Can I at least be somewhat quiet as I run up the stairs?
No,
Oh.
you're
All right.
bolting because
I'm
you
just-
don't
I'm
think
hauling.
you don't think
I'm
about
like,
it.
don't worry, guys.
I'll do it.
I'll see who it is.
So you come up to the top of the stairs and you slide and you see this thing in the corner. It's about 8 feet tall
So
with
I'm
this with this white bluish white skin and it's got no face. Like it's just one solid thing, no eyes or anything else.
Have I learned about what this is by now that I've seen it? Like, do I have any idea what this thing is?
No, but then
I didn't
suddenly
learn about it at the academy.
its mouth, its face kind of splits open.
Oh, good.
And it opens up this huge mouth, and it goes and starts booking towards you, right as you hear Chris running up the stairs. And it's
Hunter!
like it's loping. It's like doing this whole thing.
Golly.
What do you want to do?
Yeah. Can I hide?
You're one high. You're in a burnt out building.
That's true. I don't know that
You want to try to jump
I
down
mean-
the fire escape?
How's your gun skills?
I'm gonna turn and start running back down the stairs.
Okay, so you turn and start running back down
Yeah,
the
I
stairs.
like do the.
Okay. You guys hear all this commotion, and you notice that there are pieces of flooring, of ceiling, coming off and
Oh
shaking.
no, it's not stable up there.
Oh, can I do something that could be cool?
Yeah.
Mr. Carter, Mr.
Because
Carter.
I'm around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she points it out to me, I'd like to shoot where.
You're just going to start randomly
up?
shooting where you
Like
think
through
it
the
is.
ceiling?
Where if I'm hearing all the skittering, if I
Sure.
hear, I'm assuming Hunter yelped.
Well, she did think it was a 3 out of 5. All right, so
That's what you get.
just turn off. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. Give me a gun roll.
All right.
And you're just. Is there any particular aspect you want to use as well, or no?
I mean, I could use the wary of the group, my group aspect,
Okay.
which is just like I
So
don't
give me
trust
a-
any of these people. So
So I'm gonna have to take care of it myself.
Yeah.
Give me a fate point. Ooh.
Woo! That was fun.
Fancy
does that give me?
Hubris.
This does not bode well for.
It gives you a +2 to your roll, plus
I get a
you
plu-
get your points on your
plus
skill.
my +2. Okay, so
that's
I'm at a
4.
+4. What am I trying to roll for?
Oh, geez,
Hi.
this is hard. I'm gonna say good, a +3.
Oh, +3.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
you
I'm
have
at
a
a
chance.
+4.
It is a big creature.
That is
Oh!
Nothing.
no.
Less
No.
than 0.
No, it's
the
exactly
negatives.
0.
Ow.
Zero.
That's what I meant when I
It's
said less
exactly
than
0.
I can maths.
We're all good at math.
I can bats.
I got this.
That's British math.
Yeah.
There's only one sport, but there's all the maths.
All the
you want.
maths.
Bang,
So-
bang, 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 bang. Oh no! Bang, bang, bang.
Richie, you're gonna shoot somebody else.
So you turn and
Stop
you start,
shooting!
you start running down, and this bullet grazes the side of you because he's just randomly
Firing
shooting,
wild.
and
Oh
it just
my God.
grazes your side. So you take 1 stress
Okay.
box. So you just check off 1 stress
One of my
box.
stress boxes.
Hunter, why are you
And-
getting in
That
the way
would
of
be
my bullets?
Obviously a physical stress, right?
Yeah, physical
Your
stress.
stress box.
Right then, okay, so you're running up towards her. She turns around and you hear all this gunshots, and you can see this thing coming up behind her. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try and shove her out of the way, actually.
Okay, so you're gonna
I'm
like
gonna
pull her out of the way.
defend- Yeah.
I mean, if I see you pull your gun up, I could slide.
Slide where though? He's on
Like,
the stairs.
well, I mean-
Between his legs, down the stairs.
Down the stairs.
banister.
Oh yeah, I can
Okay.
jump onto the banister.
Let's do it. So
Let's make it crazy.
you're gonna pull out your gun and try to shoot the thing that's behind her.
Yeah.
While she slides down. So I want you to make. Do you have acrobatic
No.
or stealth?
I have stealth.
Let's use stealth. Go
Okay.
ahead and use stealth.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And is there
Stealth is good.
anything
That's
you
my bag.
want to use? Like anything you want to use to
One
be?
of my aspects.
Right.
I think that can I use my trouble that I'm in over my head?
Sure.
Because I'm so in over my head running up
Right.
to this thing by myself.
Yes.
Can I be worried mother
So,
figure
give me
about
a,
her right now? Can I add to her?
think
Can I
you have
help
to.
Fate
her?
point, right?
You can give her an advantage. Yeah.
I would love to give that advantage.
Okay. So
I'm very worried, and I'm about to come up those stairs to grab her.
Yeah.
So maybe I can be right there, right behind them to come and help catch her.
okay. Boop. Because that wait, you're creating. Well, no, you're using aspect to do something. So that's you can invoke that for free. So don't do that.
Awesome.
Okay. So
Okay.
you got a +2 from her because she's coming up to help you.
Yay.
And
Mama's coming.
Yeah, she's gonna
Mama's
catch me.
coming, and he jumps up and shoots in the air while you slide underneath her.
Yeah.
Okay, while you slide underneath him.
Yeah.
This all sounds great.
It's
gonna
gonna
go
work out perfect.
perfect.
It's gonna go
So we're
great.
gonna start
Nothing
with,
could
with
possibly
your.
go wrong.
Actually, let's start with the shoot. You're shooting. Okay.
Oh, that's a 1.
Okay,
That's all.
and do you have any other bonuses you can put towards it?
I was thinking of invoking youngest in the line of good Irish cops because Dad took me to the shooting range all the
Yeah.
time.
Absolutely. So that gives you a 3.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you tag it.
Stop.
You don't cause any stress to it because it's got a little too much,
Whatever.
outer.
Yeah.
But you do make it kind of think and stop a little bit. Go ahead and give me your acrobatics roll or your stealth roll.
All right, so I have a +2 from Nefertiti, and then I used one of my aspects, so that gives
Right.
me, is that included in the +2?
No, that's an extra +2 to all
So I have
stacks.
+4.
Right, and you want to be.
On top of your +4, so you have a +8 altogether.
Okay, I rolled 2 pluses.
All right, cool.
Plus-
So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
It's
Off the
like
charts.
super crafty.
Off the charts
He's
tonight.
he pulls his gun out, and I'm like, ah, and I go slide under his leg, and then Nefertiti's like, I got you, girl. And she catches me. It's amazing.
So yeah, exactly. Is there anything else? Because that's like a legendary. Yeah, that's over.
Beyond legendary.
That's beyond legendary. So you can pretty much, say whatever you want, like however you want to.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah. How would
could
you?
it get any cooler than we are? Just explained it.
Okay.
Oh,
thank you, Steve Boat.
hey, thank
Wow.
you. Maybe since I got that on my way down, I can holler to be like, we're getting out of here, so that Christopher follows me down the
Or
stairs.
if you want, while he's shooting, you can grab the back of his coat and just bring him with you.
Okay, that won't hurt him.
So
or
like
mess
you're
up his
shooting
shot?
as because
No.
it's cinematic.
Okay, okay.
He's shooting as you're going down.
So I'm gonna jump past him and slide down the banister, and then I'm gonna grab you so that we're sliding down the banister together, and then Nefertiti catches.
Okay.
And I
Both
have
of us.
I have plaster in my eye, so this entire time I'm
Right.
just like,
This thing starts coming down the stairs quickly, and you guys bolt out the front door.
where are you guys going?
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna shoot at it some more? Are you gonna go or what?
I'm putting up a little bit of resistance because you're trying to get me out of there. Because obviously, yes, we are
Yeah.
facing
It's
a
crumbling,
faceless
and there's a monster.
horror from beyond space and
Right.
belief. But as you're doing so, I'm trying to produce my badge and yelling, NYPD! I got some questions for you!
And I'll totally give you a point for that.
Thank you.
NYPD, and she's trying to pull you.
Yeah.
And this thing just rams right into you, and you guys tumble down like Indiana Jones and the boulder, right?
And can
you're
I
at the
kick
bottom.
I'm gonna
What do you
kick
wanna
it.
do?
I want to kick its ass right now. And get
Okay.
off of him. So I'm gonna start kicking it.
Okay.
And fighting and punching.
So you
and-
give me a fight roll, and what kind of kung fu madness do you unleash on this? Right now, Chad is like,
Does she?
Sorry, earphones.
"Your phone."
Did you start glowing?
Basically, yeah. Did you just
Like
see
the
that?
last dragon?
Yeah, basically, yeah, I did. Like,
Also,
all
I
of a
just
sudden-
literally shot first and asked questions later.
Yeah,
I literally just did that.
and it garnished you a point.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. And
And
now
I got in over my head immediately.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he's attacking them, I have to invoke the promise the brothers.
Oh.
right, so
Help
so you're going to fight 2 and shoot.
Yeah.
So give me.
Well, I'm not going to shoot if Nefertiti's in there.
You're going to try to.
I'm gonna fight it too with
All
my
right.
Oh, with
pudgy
your
45-year-old body.
You got inspired by my fight.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, cool. So go ahead.
So I'm asking because the thing is, I guess my code really is making sure that everyone is safe. You know, really,
Right.
except
code.
monsters.
Yeah.
Oh. Now remember, you got bonuses.
I do have some bonuses. I didn't even say what I was going to roll with on that, so I could have gone with an aspect, right?
Well, yeah, you can.
Okay.
What
Athletics is
aspect?
high.
You are. What is your what aspect do you
Oh
think?
yeah, I also run by Kung Fu Moral Code,
So,
so I've got to kick that thing
that's a
fast.
plus
Oh, yeah, you
2.
already said
Plus
that
2.
too.
So
Yeah, I
there you
did.
go. I'll take 1 for that. So
Okay.
that's a plus 2.
And then if I went with athletics, I'll say plus 4, so that's 6. Minus
Okay.
2, so 4.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So what are you doing?
All right.
How
so
many points did you do altogether? 4?
4.
Okay. So you hit this thing on the side. Now this is a 8-foot tall
Quite big.
creature with this like weird skin, and the only the only feature it has is this huge maw that opens up.
So can I like kick my foot in its maw?
Why would you do that?
But I don't want him to bite it. But I just want to
'cause
like.
it has it's a maw. It has tons of teeth in there.
You don't know that. It could be
Maws
gummy
are
maw.
maws
Yeah, but
are
I've got,
gummy.
like- I've got like these huge like 5-inch platform heels on. Like
I forgot
boots.
its teeth this morning.
I want to kick some of those teeth out.
I think it would be adorable if it had no teeth. If it's just like,
yeah.
it was just like
I want to kick some of them teeth out.
just like Kirby.
All right.
It's like an 8-foot tall Kirby.
So what I just put down is just zones. That's the stairs is one zone, and then the floor is the other. Right now, you guys have run from the floor onto the stairs. You 3 are on the stairs. You're on the floor, and you're noticing that the chandelier is starting to come down, and all of this different stuff is starting to happen.
Okay.
You're kicking it in its mouth.
I shouldn't, but yeah.
No,
I don't
that's
know. I have to.
I mean, it came out of your mouth, and we should commit.
I gotta
to
honor
your-
it. I gotta honor it.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
honor it.
I'm trying to kick them teeth out.
Make bold choices.
Make bold choices. That is a bold choice.
It is.
Okay.
My improv teacher would say power moves only.
Emperor Riptide. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, cool. Thank you, guys.
Sorry. Don't be sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Delayed reaction?
cool. That was a delayed reaction.
All right.
Let's see. I am going to invoke because I actually. No, I don't.
Oh,
I
no.
don't. Oh,
Thanks,
thank
BSB
you,
Care.
BSB Care. The problem is that I'm also incredibly blind without my glasses on, but they're not very 70s looking, so I'm not wearing them. Anyway. So let's see. I'm going to invoke my own aspect here.
Ooh.
Okay. We feed the sacrifice to our gods, which is going to give me a +2 to my roll, and he's going to try to bite your foot.
Of course he goes, oh shit. I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as I said it.
Yeah. you stuck your foot in his mouth.
Literally.
Okay, so I rolled a 2 plus 6.
No,
What?
good golly.
Oh
I have no foot anymore all of a sudden.
No,
Is that
No,
what happened?
that's not how it works. But
Ugh.
how many points was your kick? 4?
4.
So it's 2.
Okay.
So you take 2 stress.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
you
now-
can use
now
stress until you get consequences.
So I've already used an aspect to protect him.
Right.
And now she's. So
You
that
can
means
just
I feel,
aspects you can use as long as you have points.
Yeah, I feel
Which
like
is
I'm
one
going
of
to
the
use
tiers, I
another.
think.
I'm going to use another one to have a thing for Nefertiti, and
Oh, yeah.
Nefertiti's now getting
You
her
see what
foot
he's drawing
bit-
over there?
She's getting her foot bitten off.
Okay.
It's a callback. You can't see it.
Yeah.
So now I have a +2, a +2, a +1, so I have a +5
Okay.
to my fight.
And you're raw.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now, is her foot still in its mouth?
No, because she can use her stress, she like moves out of the way. She kicks it.
Okay.
It didn't take any points of stress.
All right, so my goal here is to smash it on
Okay.
the stairs.
Okay, go for it.
Oh God. So it's a +5. I have a +5.
It's gonna drive you nuts after a while.
Okay,
not
so
too
I have,
bad.
no, it's I have a +3
Okay, all together.
altogether.
Okay. So I'm gonna see if you can. Yeah, no, 0. Okay, so you hit him, and you hit him up against the wall,
Yeah.
like just out of nowhere. Richie nails this
Well,
thing.
yeah, like.
Whoa.
So how many
Out of
stairs?
sight,
How many
Richie.
stairs? Are we talking like 3 or
Like
5?
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, like one
because they
stair
were towards
and
the
then,
bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, then jumping into it.
Yeah, you knock
Against
it
the
in the
wall.
wall, but once you do that, you notice that the large pieces of the ceiling start to fall.
Right.
So you
that
guys
was-
have to get out.
Yeah.
Because it's going to collapse any moment, which would be an aspect like you could write on there for the apartment falling, debris or whatever. Mm-hmm. I spelled it wrong. Debris. I think that's right. I don't know. All right, so
Is it embedded in the wall at all?
you didn't hit it hard enough to do that. You just shook it, and now you guys know that this thing's going to fall in right this second. So what is each person going to do really quickly?
I'm gonna kick it one more time, and then we gotta get the hell out of here.
Okay, so you're going to take time to kick it one more time.
Kicking it while we get it while we're on the way out.
Tier 3 was unlocked. Thank you so much, guys.
Ooh.
Oh,
You're out of sight.
Nope, don't like it.
oh,
Already don't like it.
thank you, guys. That's
Oh, he's
awesome.
lying too much.
no.
It's not gonna be good,
He's
whatever
liking
it is.
So when he gets pushed in the wall,
Uh-huh.
suddenly mouths start to open up on the sides
Oh no.
and on its shoulder,
No.
and it starts to
mouths.
it-
only mouth.
it starts to like grab for you and starts trying to eat at you. What?
Oh.
It is just
I,
mouths.
I
It's
mean, I know what I got into,
It's
but
a horror game.
disgusting.
that's the
Yes.
most Lovecraftian thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, so it's all these mouths are starting to come all over, just opening up everywhere. I'm trying really hard. I'm trying to. Once I said it, I'm like, I'm fucked and I can't
All
get out of the
these mouths.
sentence.
Ah, funk, yeah. We want the funk.
All right, so all this stuff is happening, and you're gonna kick it one more time. Give me a roll, and it's
All
gonna
right.
it's gonna try to bite you back.
All right, so can I still use my athletics then?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
And if you want to spend another fate point for
No,
bonuses,
not right now. Or maybe I should have.
you can still, if you want to invoke,
Wait,
you still can.
Since I'm on a parallel path with Nefertiti Jones,
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good idea.
and
That's
she
a
did
good plan.
try and come to my rescue, I feel it's the least I can do. So
Okay.
that's +2.
All right. And then I guess, can I use one then 2? And then that'll be 2 with
That'll
that?
be, yeah.
All right, so then that makes it 4, right?
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
how are you hitting this thing? Full on foot or?
Or is that, no, plus this 4. So is that,
Yeah, that's 8.
then.
So
it's
that's
legendary.
That's legendary.
So
that's
we did some good damage
Right.
on
Yeah.
this kick then, yes.
You basically, it has used up its stress boxes, so it's still up, but it has to use consequences. So anything extra you do to it now will actually be full-on damage.
Yeah.
Okay, but you took that second. We'll get back to you
Oh
in a
no,
moment.
and we have the ceiling falling on us.
I'm gonna do a real quick notice roll around here just to see if there's anything I see in the building that might lead me to figure out where reach.
Sure, but it's gonna have to be like
I know.
really
A
high.
I know. That's
like
fine.
a 6, like fantastic.
Well, I'm starting with a 4
Okay.
or 3. So.
All right.
Ew.
Nope.
Nope.
It's still a 3.
So no, you can't notice anything
But
unless
just-
you're willing to. Yeah, you're not. You're looking at this
on.
thing with all these. I mean, it's got mouths on its ankles.
Ugh.
Go ahead.
Ugh, ankle mouth.
What are you gonna do?
It's like a diamonds on.
Okay.
She's got diamonds on the soles of her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Stretch.
one of Shauna's things is that like
Melts in
even
my
though she fails, sometimes that fail is like a success, right? Like she fails up. It's kind of a thing.
She fails
So-
forward.
Right. Yeah. So she's usually comes up with like creative ways to solve
Right.
problems because she'll like mess up the first time and she's like, well, now how can I fix what I've messed up?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I have crafts.
Uh-huh.
Does that let me just sort of like use surrounding materials to like maybe make like?
Not in this kind of situation.
What if it's just I want to? Okay, I'll tell you what I want to do.
Do you want to make a stunt out of it, maybe?
I don't know. Let me tell you what I want
Okay.
to do, and then you tell me if
All right.
I need to pick something else to do.
Okay.
So because I am in awe of Nefertiti's confidence and power, I'm just amazed that she went back for that last kick. And she like knocked it down, right?
Right.
So I'm like, she kind of like invigorates me a little bit, but I also know that the ceiling is falling down. So is there a piece of like debris or something that's fallen that I could like prop up to like protect us from falling debris or something?
Like try
Like
to.
if I don't think she's gonna get out, but I don't want her to get crushed because she
I
just
see
like
what you're
got done
saying.
kicking.
You're trying to make a shield.
Yeah, I want to shield us.
Well, why don't that to me? Do you have notice?
I do have notice.
Let's go run that route of
Okay.
more. You notice a large piece of wood that's fallen down that you can use to prop
Okay,
up.
perfect.
That'll work.
Perfect.
So go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay, and I can get +2 if I use a fate point. I can use my Awe of Nefertiti as
Yeah,
a thing, right?
absolutely.
Okay, so I'm starting.
Use those fate points, man.
Starting with a
I use some
+4.
fate points, maybe, Chad. I don't know how to put it out there.
So that's a
we're
5.
gobbling them up.
That's what?
A 5.
A 5. Actually, I put it where you guys. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. It was getting a little warm in here. It's like a.
I just thought it was because it was hot in this building.
It is.
It is.
It's burnt out.
It's all. It is. Okay, so what did you roll?
A 5.
A 5. Okay, cool. So yeah, you grab a big thing.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I'm small, but I'm strong. Not really.
Just
do
that
you?
rum coursing through your system right now.
You spiked my drink with rum.
Yeah.
No wonder I ran up those stairs like a crazy idiot.
And no dose. We're going to talk about the no dose.
Oh no.
Diet pills are a
I'm
motherfucker.
just so upset right now.
Why do I want to study for my Spanish exam? Okay, so you get this thing in your
Something, yeah.
right, and right then this creature turns, and it's going to try to wrap itself around you because it's got
With all those
the mouths
Ugh.
and just kind of envelop you in its mouth
Can I-
and chew inwards.
Can I get in front of it and push her out of the way?
Sure, I will give you a fate token for that because
Okay.
you're putting yourself in the line of danger.
Yeah, and then I will invoke my
No,
aspect.
don't invoke it. You don't need
Oh,
to.
sweet.
It's going to be
Nice.
free. I'm
Nice.
giving you one because you're putting yourself in danger.
Yeah.
You're earning a fate point.
So you try to insinuate yourself between the
Yeah, so-
insinuate.
Yeah.
Two. Okay, so roll your fight,
Yeah. All right. So that's a +3.
and you're making an advantage, so you get a +2 to it,
Yeah. No, that was it's a +1 plus a.
plus the advantage, which is plus
So it's
another
+4
+2.
altogether.
Okay.
All day is what I have.
So as it's trying to wrap itself around you, you get pushed out of the way, and it grabs onto you,
Yep.
right? And
no.
you hear the crunching sound.
Oh my
and
God, Richie!
the sound of blood coming out. Yeah. You take 2 stress.
Mother, I love her.
Oh no.
So yeah, you're holding up the ceiling. All this
like
stuff
move
is
the
happening.
beam.
You move the beam because of your.
Holding it up.
You insinuated yourself. It wrapped itself around him. What do you guys want to do? Because who
We
wants
got to
to
get this thing off of him. So he just helped me, but I'm going to kick that thing because that's been working-ish. Except
Okay.
it did ignite all the mouths. Sorry about that. But
Thank you, Tier 3.
No.
but I feel like I need to hit that thing, like get some sort of impact so it falls off of him again.
Okay, so
because I obviously can't shoot it while he's
now
wrapped
you
around
know
it.
you literally have maybe a minute before this
This whole building
makeshift
is
thing
done?
works
It's
and
done.
everything goes.
Now, do I have to actively hold this beam in place? Or,
Yes.
Okay, so I
You're
have,
holding
I have
it.
to
If
be
you
here.
move,
It's done.
it's done.
Okay.
So go ahead. You're trying
All
to
right.
knock it off.
Yeah.
Now,
Or pull it off.
aspects. Does anybody want to use any aspects in this situation?
Tough love for Shauna Hunter. In that I'm gonna say something derisive, and then I'm gonna come to her aid, holding this thing.
Okay, cool. So you're helping her.
Yeah. Do I need to give you a point for that?
No. Let's see. I will say, though, I'm going to give you guys each a point because of the falling debris, because it's a situational thing. You guys start getting hit by debris, but I'm going to give you a fate point for it. Oh, wow, that was a good catch.
Wow,
I would have completely missed it or caught it with my
Right
wrist.
with your
That
forearm,
was amazing,
right.
though.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And catch it with a forearm.
So, go ahead and make your roll.
All right, so I've got +4 with my athletics. Am I still running with my kung fu? But then I have to give you that.
You have to give me the point.
All right,
There you go.
out of
it.
fate.
Kill
but
this thing.
We'll get more. I believe in us.
Okay.
1, 5, 6, 7.
Nice. So she karate
it.
chops this thing through the wall, and it like you can feel all the mouths kind of stretch as they because they were dug in, and you can kind of feel it. The ripping sound as they come out and they go through the wall. I love my job. All right, and right then this thing gets knocked into the next thing, and you've got blood everywhere. And you grab him, and you guys
Richie, come
run out
on.
as the building
Hunter,
falls.
get the hell out of here!
So you jump outside of the building right as all these bricks are crashing to the ground.
Michael
And you've
I
got
go,
like just
diving
these
out.
like blood coming down. They like took off a nipple. It's
Jeez.
Oh
bad.
my God, they took a nipple from
Yeah.
you?
He
You had
took
an
a
extra
nipple.
one. It's okay.
Well, that's
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
there-
but still. I mean, but still.
Mother will be so upset when we pass out.
So I like to think there's a little beat. And,
How many stress points did I give you? 2?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you'll be fine. It looks worse than it is.
Well, you know, nipple wounds, they bleed
Nipple
a lot
wounds, they
from
bleed a
wounds.
lot.
Do.
So what were you gonna say?
Anybody want to go get a cup of coffee at Cordero's Diner?
I think we gotta make sure Richie's all right. You said you just passed out?
He's
Do we give you some smelling salts real quick and like?
Yeah.
Come on,
you
Richie.
gotta
Moritz.
patch him
Yeah.
up.
Moritz!
We're gonna go.
Moritz!
Wanna go get some food now? Come on.
All right.
I light a cigarette. Here you go, Richie.
All right. So you guys go to the diner.
Yeah.
All right.
Smoke leaks out my neck.
That's not how it works.
All this nipple smoke. So when Alan was breastfeeding, he decided because
Alan is his son.
Alan is my son,
This is-
and he bit Michelle, and that was the end of breastfeeding.
They will.
That's what they do. That's how you know
bite,
it's over.
and it's
Yeah.
like, well, it's time for peas because
Yep.
we're done.
Yep, yep.
This is it.
Can't wait.
So you
Can't
guys,
wait.
Aw, baby home.
Bug.
It'll be
and that's
awesome.
why you learn not to bite the breast that feeds you.
Not at all. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
Makes
So
sense.
back,
Yeah. So back to 1977 New York.
I would like to get back to this diner here. All right, cool. So
All right.
what the fuck was that thing? I've never seen so many mouths
Coffee.
since I
all
was
around.
little. Since
No.
Can I make
that
a
was another-
can I
Yeah, I
make a
have
lore
lore as
check?
well.
Yeah, let's make a lore
Yeah,
check.
I have a
Yeah.
little bit
Okay.
of lore too.
Go ahead, give me your rolls. Just let me know what you guys get.
1. I got
Okay,
1.
yeah.
Oh shit! I got 6.
Okay.
Nice. All right, I got 4.
Okay, so the closest thing that you guys figure, you haven't seen this kind of creature, but with all its mouths and the fact that it was kind of, it grabbed onto you and wasn't really chewing, but it was more trying to suck out blood. It was some kind of weird vampire thing. Vampire, but you're not, like you said, like I said, you've never seen something like this. It obviously wasn't human at all. No, it did not.
Oh, good
Good eye,
good
good
question.
eye.
Good question.
Yeah.
You should be a
Good.
detective.
So you guys are at the diner, and you know, it's relatively busy, and there's quite a few people. You know, it's like 10 o'clock at night.
Is it like a precursor to an IHOP?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's
just
just
a real
basic
diner.
It's just a diner.
Yeah.
Like
What do you mean
Norm's.
precursor to IHOP? There's plenty of real diners.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Like a diner.
No,
get mad.
A callback to season 1 of
Yep.
first episode.
There was a diner
It was
Yeah.
IHOP.
on
It was
IHOP.
IHOP.
Oh, that's funny.
And
On
things
Sunset.
went bad. No, that was
Oh.
Denny's
Oh,
on
right.
Gower. Yep.
Oh, I know
Still
that
live near
one.
that,
On
yeah,
Sunset and
yeah,
Gower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that spot very well. All
Yes.
right.
All right. So, what do you guys? Do you guys want to question any of the wait staff,
Yeah.
or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we
Yeah, of
I
should.
would like to
Have
ask
you seen
for
this man?
some whiskey for my coffee.
All right. All right.
Has
So
anyone seen this man?
Has anyone seen this man?
I also have a tap here, so.
one of the yeah, you've got a tab everywhere.
a
Do you ever
tab
actually pay for
everywhere.
anything in the time that you're supposed to pay for it?
Shut up, Chrissy.
I think that's why he still lives with his mother.
Oh.
He's got tabs everywhere. He can't afford anything else.
A two Nefertiti.
It's all right. We all do what we got to do to survive this town.
Have you seen this man?
Reese Reinhardt, he's a detective with the New York Police Department.
So this man that you've seen before, really well dressed, with a very large hat and a feather in it, walks up and says, "I've seen that man. He was over at the Royal Inn a couple of nights ago."
Oh, juicy fruit. That was he working with some of your clientele?
Not with any of my girls, no. But you know, the two of you could make a lot more money working for someone like me.
You watch your mouth, mister.
No reason to get upset.
You think I'm that kind of girl? Really?
Look, I'm not saying you're that kind of girl, but maybe more
You
money.
couldn't handle me if you even tried, Juicy.
It's not Juicy, it's Dr. Humphrey.
Oh, God.
Because I hump for free.
Oh, stop.
Can I shoot him? I shoot him.
You've been waiting to
No,
use it.
I
I
should
could feel it. I could feel it. I was like,
And thank you
groaner.
guys for unlocking that tier.
Oh, God.
So yeah, I saw
Dr.
him.
Humphrey.
Doctor.
Yeah,
I'm not going to call
Humphrey.
you Juicy. I'm whatever.
Juicy, okay.
You've been Juicy forever. You changed your name trying to make yourself a doctor. Doctor of what? I'm not sure.
He's rebranding, but
Yeah.
it's not working.
Rebranding.
Not going to work.
Dr.
So yeah,
Free.
I saw
So
him.
you saw him with someone else.
Yeah,
Who exactly in here? Are they here today, or did they disappear too?
it's that one waitress right over there.
The waitress.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
If you change your mind, ladies.
No.
All right.
Unlikely.
I'll be right over there at that booth.
How about never?
It's too bad. You're fine looking.
Yeah.
Make a lot of money. And he walks away.
She is pretty foxy,
I
though.
can't shoot him.
Yeah, I can't shoot him.
I feel like that might be a problem right now. Don't shoot him. Richie, stand down.
Right.
Katie, why
So
don't you
What's
go
this
talk to that
waitress
waitress?
look like?
Yeah, let's go talk to the waitress.
She look like
She's
like,
younger.
You know,
She's
withered, been in
probably-
this town a little while, or does she look like a
she's-
sweet little waitress far
no,
from home?
she looks like she's been in the town for a while. Probably native. In her mid-20s, a lot younger than, his wife. So,
All right. Excuse me, dear.
okay.
Have you seen this man?
Because, yeah, he was in here. And
here.
it says Pam on her little. Oh, you get a sub reroll.
Ooh.
And is it, how do I say the name so I don't mess it up? Is it
Jimethist.
Jimethist. Okay, cool, because I would have fucked that up completely. Jimethist, thank you for the sub. We appreciate it.
G.E. Methist.
Jimethist. So, yeah, it says Pam on her thing. She goes, yeah, he was in here. He had some, I forgot what he ordered, but he was in here for like an hour and then left.
Did he order anything extra off the menu, Pam?
What are you talking? She gets really kind of.
I'm just curious, Pam.
Can I make an empathy roll to try to like coax maybe?
Sure.
some
Do you
Oh
information?
my
have
God. Good cop. Bad cop. No.
Yeah. Can we? Can
Yeah,
we?
sure.
Okay.
What do you have like any of the social skills?
I
Like,
took empathy.
so yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Do you have any social skills?
Do you have social skills at
Very
all?
few.
Very few.
No.
Do you need some help? Do you need a reroll?
Hey, remember,
it's
it's
a
a funky
2.
day. It
Oh,
is a
yeah.
funky
It
day.
is a funky day.
It is a funky day.
Do you have a point?
I do.
Excellent. Got to pay for that too.
For that funky day.
For that
Give
funky
me that
day.
funky day.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so it was a 2, and then the funky day gives me a +2.
Yes.
Okay, so a 4.
Now you can also re-roll, just so you guys know, you can re-roll, but most of the time that's not a good bet because of how
dice are
bad.
terrible.
If you roll negative, like if you roll a -4, then yeah, okay, re-roll
Yeah.
might work. But anyway, go ahead. So how many did you get all together?
4.
4. Okay, and she goes, well, I'll lose my job, if I talk about this. I mean, we've been seeing each other, but
Do we need to step outside for a moment, Pam? Maybe take your smoke break now?
meet me out back, yeah.
Yep.
I'll talk to you.
All right, great.
So you guys are sitting there. Are you going to just let them go handle this?
Girls talk.
We're smoking and drinking.
As you're
Inside.
sitting there- Inside.
In the
Smoking
diner.
doors.
Yeah. There's just this like smog.
Yeah.
You forget just how
I
shitty.
did not miss that.
Oh,
No,
I don't.
not
I've
at
not
all.
forgotten. You go certain places, it's still a
It-
thing.
Yeah.
It's awful when you walk
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
So as you guys are sitting there, they bring up a couple of drinks that you didn't order, and
Oh, we didn't order.
And Humphrey is over there, kind of coughs and says, points at you guys like, enjoy your drinks. Okay, he
I
puts it
take
away.
mine, but I put my gun on the table too.
Okay,
You're like, I'm not gonna let it go to waste. but
but I'm also gonna not like it as fully as I would had I bought it.
I'm spite drinking this.
exactly.
I'm spite drinking. So you go back,
Yeah.
and she's there, and she's nervous.
Look, Pam, we don't want to cause trouble for you, all right? But if you really care about Reese, you'll let us know what you know. He's gone missing.
What?
It's been 4
He
days.
was what? He
When's
was
the last time
fine.
you saw him?
We went to the Royal Inn where we always go for a couple hours after my shift on Friday. It was it's about 9:30, and we stayed there for like an hour and a half, and then he said he had to go talk to somebody at a morgue about the case he was working on over at St. Matthew's.
How did he seem? Was he agitated? Was he worried?
No, he seemed fine. Like, seemed a lot better after our meeting. Said he was leaving his wife again, which at this point, I hope he's okay.
Pam,
Yeah.
can I give you a little advice? They never leave their wives. I'm
I'm
just gonna let you know that right now.
I'm getting that feeling. It's really
Yeah.
depressing.
She's the one who came to ask us actually to help find him.
Oh my God.
So she is still invested. I'm just going to let you know that right now.
Ugh.
All right?
He told me that it was almost over.
No. I'm so sorry. Did he happen to call you later or anything like that? Because we do know that he happened to go to a bar later on that night. He was drinking again right after.
He drinks all the time. It's like your friend's in there.
Oh, well, yeah. It's a tough job. Got to blow off steam somehow sometimes. If he's going to go to a morgue, maybe after he went to the morgue, he might have gone
If
back.
I give you my number, would you at least call and let me know if you find him?
Yeah.
I just want to know if he's okay. That's it.
Of course.
Of course.
She scratches out
We
her
may call
number.
you if you have a couple more questions. Is that all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you noticed anybody strange hanging around the diner? Maybe looking at you?
Well, no, I mean, we get some pimps in every once in a while who offer jobs, but
They do the same to us too, dear. I get it.
so, but beyond that, that's normal.
Anyone at
nothing
the inn
anywhere.
that you noticed anything different or strange that happened while you were at the inn?
There was this blue caddy without any tags on it, which I thought was kind of weird. It wasn't new. It wasn't like a new car or anything. It was, it
Someone
looked pretty
hiding?
Did you
beat up.
make out who was inside? One person? More than one person?
I just noticed it when we went into the hotel, and I noticed it when we came out.
It was
said it
still
was-
there.
Yeah, it was still there.
You said it was real beat up?
It was beat up. Old blue caddy. Anyway, I just noticed it because it was odd, Somebody was sitting in there. I thought maybe it was a cop waiting for.
So you think somebody was sitting inside the car?
I thought I saw somebody. Yeah, it was
Someone may
dark.
have been watching?
Possibly. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope you find him. Like I said, he was supposed to head to the. Said he had
Yeah.
to head to the
To the
morgue.
morgue. All right. We appreciate your time.
Okay.
So sorry to bother you. And honey, once
I
we
know.
let you, okay.
I know.
Just, yeah.
I know. I'll figure it out. Have a good one.
See you later, Pam.
All right. So you guys go back in. He's angrily looking at a drink he did not order. He's angrily drinking a drink he did not order.
You guys okay?
I feel like I'm also nursing this wound.
Yeah,
bit.
you've
Nipple?
patched up.
Yeah.
You've been patched up.
Okay.
You're not bleeding anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, you're feeling a bit stiff and sore, but nothing major.
The
No
drink helping?
consequence or anything like that.
As much as it always does.
Wow. Like, so not very much. I
So where's our next stop, Detective?
think we're going to be heading down to St. Matthew's to the morgue. Sounds like that's where he headed to after he was here. Actually, after he was at the Royal Inn with
So he
his
was at-
lady friend.
The Royal Inn, then went to the morgue.
If you guys
and then
wanna write
headed
out
back
the-
to the Jack.
That's what it sounds like.
Wait,
I
wait,
don't
it's-
know
you
if he
said
actually
St.
made it to the
Matt's?
morgue. Yeah.
Okay, so and I produce a handy map of New York
Oh,
City from
lovely.
my pocket.
This is great.
If
Thank
you want to give me that one, I'll take that board.
Okay.
We're
Thank
out of
you.
that
All right.
building.
You're
Now
out of
wait,
that
hold
building.
up a sec here. If St. Matt's is up here,
He didn't make it to the.
we should at least stop by the Royal Inn first.
Well,
and-
remember,
Maybe for that
just to
car.
remind you, he
No.
went to the Jack at like 1 in the morning.
Right.
He went from the Royal Inn at about
10
11:30
Is when
to
you
the
left.
morgue,
Right.
and then he went to drink at the
At the
Jack.
Jack.
So
we might have seen
But why did
something.
he smell like cheap perfume still?
And not the smell of wine.
And not this, not the smell of.
Don't
Of
stop
morgue?
believing.
of
Not the smell
morgue.
of morgue.
Yeah.
We don't know.
not yeah.
Why would he smell like morgue after going to the morgue, though, if he had perfume on him? He might just have perfume on him all night.
Maybe that's
from the
why it
Royal
smelled
Inn.
so
Unfortunately, Purell back then smelled like morgue.
Yeah. 'Cause if
I don't
it-
know
if
why
a
that
mo-
might
would
have
smell
smelled
like-
I'm just saying, if a morgue doesn't get the smell of
Thank
cheap
you for
might
laughing
perfume
at
out of
me.
you,
You might have smelled like
Then-
that, like cheap perfume stays on you for a while.
It
You ever had
does.
cheap perfume on you?
Yeah.
It's the
No.
worst. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
No.
Richie.
I am so sorry. I forget you live with your mother. I'm so sorry.
she was nothing but Coco Chanel.
She has good taste. Richie's mother.
She won't pay for anything expensive except for number 5.
Yeah.
I have to keep her in the lifestyle
She's got a coupon for everything else.
to which she's accustomed.
Detective Jones,
So
what do
to-
your instincts say?
I say we at least got to check. because something might have come to life out
Should
there.
we go see
We have
if
to check. I'm
anybody
just saying
knows
he might not have made it that far.
Yeah. Like, what about this car? Should we check the inn?
Oh, and see if the
about
caddy's still
the
out
car
there?
first, and then head
Is
to
that
the
what you're
morgue?
thinking, Roy? What are you thinking?
Okay, so with the glasses,
You got
tell
lucky,
me
kid.
tell me with the glasses that he does not look like Christopher Reeves from the first Superman.
Oh,
Oh, he loves it.
gosh,
Yeah,
I,
look,
don't,
see?
I know what you mean.
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, you're yeah.
Nah, he looks more like Christopher Reeve from Noises Off.
No,
Yeah,
ooh.
okay, I'll take that.
More
Yeah.
like Christopher Reeve from Death Trap.
More like Christopher Reeve from
Another movie that he was in.
Somewhere in Time.
Somewhere
Yeah,
yeah,
so
that's
hot.
it,
That's
yeah.
my favorite Christopher Reeve.
Oh.
Ooh, anyway.
Michelle
Richard
loves that
Madden.
movie.
Jane Seymour.
Yeah.
When we got our DVD
good.
player years ago, Michelle's like, we have to get this movie. It's the
Yeah.
best
Oh, it was one of
movie
my mom's
ever.
favorites.
Oh,
She loves
yes.
it.
Yeah.
I used to play that piano theme.
Is that the one that like takes place in Carriage Times?
Yeah,
No,
like
he goes
it's
back.
in modern day, and then he falls in love with this woman in a picture, and somehow he's able to travel through time to be with her.
Because of a penny or
Oh,
something.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys
makes
never
perfect
fall in
sense.
love with a picture and fall
All the
into
time.
a time
Right?
hole.
I've
We all
actually
do.
You've done that.
Oh,
See,
thank
the
you.
bard knows what
The
I'm
bard
talking about.
knows.
I have
Yeah.
actually fallen
What?
into.
Into time.
A time hole.
Yeah, I was at a museum. Okay, I'm lying. So
This
So where
place
do you
is-
guys want to
season
go?
on Black
Oh, were you
Bag.
riding an Otis elevator and then you
Yes.
Leopold guys?
yes, actually.
Where
so let's
where
stop
are
by
you
and
going
check-
to the inn?
We're gonna check and see if the caddy's still outside
Yeah.
the inn.
Okay, so you
Let's
guys get
follow
to the inn.
Detective
Daddy.
Hunter.
Oh. Okay.
You get there and there's no caddy out front. Do you want to talk with the front?
Yeah, front desk.
So the four of you go in and talk with the guy.
Yep.
Actually, I want to talk before we go inside to the bellhop outside.
Oh, you think there's a bellhop?
There's
at
no
the
bellhop.
There's no
here.
there
No.
or
You-
like
It's not that
have-
kind of
Have you ever
hotel.
been
Okay.
to the Rainbow Inn, darling?
No, I'm new in town.
Royal they rent by the hour, sweetheart. There's not typically a bellhop.
The only
in an
place with
establishment
bellhops are in like
Gotcha,
Vassal
gotcha.
Heights
rents
up there.
for the hour.
Okay.
Next
No
to
one's, you don't
no
usually
valet
have
guy.
any bags.
near
No
near
valet, no bellhop.
don't-
Just have bag edge.
Yep. Personal and emotional baggage,
Right.
but no physical baggage.
Perfect.
This
Got
is
it.
literally like half a block away from Times Square, which at the time was just like
Hookers
hookers
Oh.
and porn,
and porn, like live porn,
live porn.
Yeah.
like the worst
Showroom.
kind.
I'd like to
Taxi
case,
driver.
Yeah, the worst,
I'd
most
like to case
horrible.
the outside if they're gonna go inside.
You're gonna stay on
Yeah,
the
I'll
outside.
go and try and talk to the
So
proprietor
there's-
of this fine establishment.
Oh, do you know him?
No.
Because I know what I'm looking for, right? You
A
described
blue, yeah.
Yeah, we described it to you.
blue caddy, no plates.
So you're standing out there and you're looking around, and the three of you walk in, and the guy behind the counter goes, "Charge extra for extra girls."
It's not that kind
Ooh,
of thing.
Thank you for
Vampire
the resub.
54.
Yeah.
I don't think I know you. And then I'm assuming he's behind like a glass
Yeah,
window.
yeah.
And just
Like bars.
All right, I won't charge you the extra for the extra girls.
very funny.
Wait.
Look, we're looking for a missing person who was seen around here about 4 days ago. You seen this man?
Oh, this fucker. Yeah, I've seen him. He flashes his badge too, tries to get a discount.
Comes here a lot?
Flashes.
He comes here with a girl maybe once a week. So yeah, I'd say a lot. But she's not a working girl.
Waitress.
Yeah. I only see her with him, so.
When was the last time you saw him?
Friday.
They got a regular room?
No, we don't have regular rooms. It'd be way too complicated.
Can you take us to the room that they were in on Friday night?
In about 15 minutes.
Gross. You just hear that from outside. Gross.
As soon as they're out, I can take you up there. So you wait the 15
Yeah,
minutes?
we wait.
Okay.
We'll wait.
And ask other questions about the clientele, and
Right.
I asked to see his business license. You know, I'm just
official business.
Give him some shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So you rattle his cage as much as possible, and he shows you all the stuff and talks. Basically, he says what we were kind of indicating is he gets a ton of walk-in traffic from the Times Square. This is not a high-end area. So, like, people who have money will come in with the taxi cab. They'll pick up a hooker and take her out of the area. This is a place where more locals go who don't have a ton of money to spend. They rent by the hour, but some of the women actually live there. And they have to deal, most of them have to deal with pimps on a regular basis. And unfortunately, I mean, you got lucky. A lot of people arrive at the Port Authority, and there's literally a line of guys waiting to basically pick off people who are naive and have never been in the city before. It's a very common thing. So he shows you up. So while you're outside, up on this roof, you see what looks like a glint of a scope, and you remember it from Nom. You definitely get kind of this like, you remember being in Nom with Rourke's brothers. I'm gonna compel it and give you a fate point, but it brings back like the feeling of we're still in the sorry guys, we're still in the restaurant. One second. Okay, let's see. So you start hearing the sound of the chopper going, and you start just having a full-on panic attack.
Are you confusing one of my older characters with a new character here, Wes?
Nope.
God damn it.
Nope, you picked. I gave you a point.
You did. Okay.
So, but you see there's a scope and someone's looking at you from up there.
Like, am I in an alley?
No, you're in front of the inn and across the street.
And it's across the street?
Yeah, you notice it. It's freaking you out. Do you want to run in?
No.
Okay.
I'd like to run towards the building that it's on.
So as soon as you start running towards the building, you notice that the scope moves up, like you see the glint of it, because there's larger lights in this area.
What's the stories?
It's only a couple of stories.
Okay, fire
It's
escape.
just two. Yeah, fire escape up. Okay. So you get up there, and there's nobody on the roof. They've gone down the other side, but you see that they've left a case for the gun open. I guess they weren't expecting you to run up there.
Like it's a full-on sniper rifle
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'm sure that they're not on the roof.
Sure. Yeah. You're sure they're not on the roof.
Sure they're not.
And you're starting to calm down a little bit.
Okay. Definitely check out the case.
Okay. You're looking at the case, and Vampire 54 gives you a reroll.
Nice.
Fancy.
Like a full-on investigate case.
Thank you for those resub. Give me an investigate roll.
Okay. What is that?
Nothing.
It's a straight nothing.
Oh, so it's a plus
Straight
3.
nothing.
So it's a plus 3 then.
Okay.
As opposed to that modified nothing.
Yeah.
Basically, there's not much here.
There's nothing in the case. There's no hidden compartments.
No, but everything looks like it was cleaned out except for the bullets. So the gun wasn't loaded. It was just, they were just using the scope.
Oh, spy.
But they were using a scope and they had attached it to the gun.
Yeah,
But they didn't load the gun.
they didn't load the
They
gun.
could have just used the scope, not
They
attached to the
could
gun.
have, yeah. But it looked like they had the whole thing out for some reason.
They wanted to intimidate.
Maybe
Well,
they're just
I mean,
hard to tell.
they're stupid spies if they can.
If they're spies.
If the glint.
That's the thing that tells you that they're probably not
Yeah.
professional.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there any kind of discerning features, any kind of names, like the name of the gun company,
The
smell.
name of the gun company is probably on there, but there's no.
Does it smell like cheap perfume?
Does it smell like cheap perfume?
Does it
No,
smell
it
like
does
a garbage person?
not. Does not smell like a garbage person.
We miss you, Sean Graham.
We do miss you,
every
sir.
single day.
We do.
Some of us.
More than others.
I'm gonna take the bullets
Okay.
for sure.
All right.
I should take the case.
You can take the case too.
Leave it behind. It belongs to me now.
Well, no, just so that like, I can
Finders
show it to the
keepers.
rest of
Evidence.
you.
It's evidence
Yeah.
now.
Do you want to maybe get some gloves and,
Yes. I'm
Do
a
all
good
that?
police officer.
Okay. So you get some gloves. Now, while you're doing all that, you guys are going up to this room. And, it's your typical, like, shitty shag carpet that's been beat to hell.
I don't even want to think about what that carpet is seeing.
Yeah. Disgusting orange.
Lots and lots of jizz.
Yeah.
All of it. It's more jizz than carpet at this point.
So sorry. I was
Oh,
like,
we
are
were
you
all
really,
thinking it.
Are
Come
you
on.
confused? Are you confused with what's in here?
We're already flagged for mature content.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Oh,
we are, yeah.
Fantastic.
It is a 1977 game.
Come on.
I've
should
also
be
been
in
drawing
bed.
dicks this entire
The
time.
entire time. Literally.
The dicks are okay,
since
but
the
jizz is
beginning.
just one step too
Too
far.
far.
One toke
Too
over the line,
far.
sweet Jesus. One toke over the line.
Okay, so the
Sweet Mary.
orange curtains and just it reeks
Also
of the
covered in.
70s. Yeah, everything is terrible.
It's all
Everything is
thanks to
terrible.
this man here. Sorry. Anyway, come on.
So do an investigate roll, and
You
I'll
got it.
see if you can find anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we all investigating?
Sure.
All right. That is a 5.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay.
Goof.
Oh, that's not great. Okay.
Okay.
That's like a 1.
All right. Cool.
That'll work.
Oh,
Hey.
okay. I got a 5.
Okay, cool. So you guys look around and you see something underneath the bed, and your residence.
Reticent?
That's it.
You got it.
You're and to reach for it, but you do anyway, and it's a badge. It's his badge. You're pretty sure.
I can't believe no one's taking it in 4 days either, though. I mean,
It's been
that's-
under
People
the
aren't looking on
bed.
it.
Yeah.
How deeply do you think these places get cleaned?
I don't
you
know. Sometimes people
Not.
get thrown on the floor. You never.
That's
anyway,
true. That's
I'm
true.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So you find that, and you're kind of looking around the bathroom area and everything like that.
I want to, if possible, can I be like peeking out down onto the street for my investigate to keep an eye out to see if that blue caddy shows back up?
Okay. You look out, and the moment that you look out, you see Richie running across the just randomly like ah.
I'm just like, oh, there goes Richie.
And about a few minutes, like a minute after he disappears up the fire escape, you see a blue caddy go in front of the building and disappear. Yeah.
All right. Guys, I just saw that blue caddy drive down the street.
What?
Just like right this second. It went down the street.
Did it stop, or is it still
No,
going?
it's going. Like, do we gotta go?
We gotta get down
Produce
there.
a business card. Here's my number. If anything else occurs to you, you give me a call, all right?
Sure, Stretch. I'll call you.
All right.
I don't think he's gonna call.
I don't think he's gonna
think
call
so.
either. We're gonna have to stop back through here.
But yeah,
let's get the hell out of
let's
here.
book it down them stairs.
Oh, yeah, you come out and you're just getting to the bottom again, and he's got this nice looking case.
What were you doing on the fire escape?
We don't got time to talk. He's got to tell us in the car. Let's hop in. We got to get out
Why?
with this caddy.
That blue caddy just drove by.
Why are we talking about it? Let's go.
In the car.
Who has the best drive?
I've got a +2.
I have a +2 as well.
All right.
I don't know how to drive.
I don't have any drive.
Well, you live in New York City. You don't really need to drive.
She's not from it.
Not from here though.
That's true. That's
We
true.
walked everywhere in my small town.
You just basically all the drive skill is for when you're trying to do something beyond the normal driving.
Just
So you
regular
could,
driving.
yeah, you could drive fine. It just doesn't mean you're going
No,
to.
but we need them.
I just
We
can't-
need a pursuit driver.
I can't
so
drive
let's figure out
fancy.
which one you can drive with great pursuit.
I mean, we're both the
Yeah.
same.
Even
All right.
split.
So who wants to do it?
You've been
You.
drinking. Let me drive.
Yeah, he's been drinking.
I'd be better. Okay.
I drive
I
when
feel
I.
better when I drink on duty. You don't know me.
Don't
Yeah,
drink
no.
and drive.
Yeah.
No.
Don't drink and drive.
No.
Ever.
Don't drink.
Don't do
Don't
it.
drink.
Don't
Don't
do it.
drive.
All right. So yeah,
Go for it. Give me a roll.
Yeah.
that's a 1. It's a big old 1.
Can you use a fate?
Anything we got?
And you've also, I think you've got a re-roll too.
You
If
do
you
have a
just want
re-roll.
to
All right.
straight up
Yeah.
re-roll.
Yeah. Here.
Go for it.
It's the same roll.
Oh my
It's the same
God.
roll.
That's hilarious. Does it matter?
You want to do it?
Oh,
No,
sure.
You can do it.
Oh, there
All
we
right.
go.
So that is a 4
Okay.
altogether.
Much better.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Worth it.
So yeah, you're not far behind. You skid out, and you see that they're stopped in traffic, not too far up, and you kind of swerve around and you start to try to catch up.
Wait, now, are we trying to be stealthy, or do I want to try and throw the light on the top of the car, all
Thank you.
like
Go ahead.
Starsky and Hutch style?
Well, I was gonna ask earlier. Can we throw the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to throw the can on it?
Yeah.
Throw the can on the
Let me
roof.
drive. You've been drinking.
All right.
And what is this thing you got, Richie?
It's a sniper rifle case.
There was a sniper.
Apparently,
Is that why you ran up the fire
they left their
escape?
bullets though, so it wasn't loaded.
That is a weird sniper.
Yeah.
It was a very weird sniper, but I have bullets now.
Great with no
So
gun.
they
Super
see
helpful.
the siren go on, and they go up on the sidewalk.
They're
and
making a
people
run for it, Christopher.
jump into the side, like pardon of the Red Sea.
Wait, hold on. I know it's night, but
Still.
Yeah.
Yay!
Let's go, O'Rourke.
All right. So I'm doing my drive. You're gonna have to make another drive roll. All right. What'd you get?
that's a flat 2. Yeah.
Okay. So did you add in your drive skill as
Yes.
well? Okay, cool.
It's because the
So you guys are doing this, and whoever is swerving onto the sidewalk, off of the sidewalk, kind of all over the place, and people are jumping out of the way, and somebody on the passenger side gets out, and they take a shot at your car.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot them now too.
Oh, that's a terrible roll.
Good.
Yeah.
Some bystander's like, oh!
I'm leaning out the passenger
GTA
side.
style.
Okay,
shoot
go
as
ahead.
well.
You're going to get out.
Oh, he's leaning out and
I'm leaning
shooting.
out.
Oh!
I'm going to put an aspect on this. I've been
Yeah.
drinking all night.
Oh.
So I've gotten better.
Yes.
Well,
Well, you're more
absolutely.
relaxed.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah.
So if
Definitely
we
more
crash,
Because
you'll
that's
probably be
how
okay.
drinking works.
Right.
Do
So
drink,
don't drink
but
and drive.
drink.
Don't drink and drive, but definitely sit shotgun with a shotgun.
So I am
Don't
going.
do that either. Absolutely don't do that
No,
either.
don't.
I'm going to invoke this for you, or compel that.
Okay.
I've been drinking all night. It's just a situational.
Does that give me a plus?
No, it doesn't. No. It actually is a minus. So you lean out the side. You're like, okay.
As he's like getting like.
I'm sure Mom
thrashed
thinks
around.
I'm behind the desk.
Well, it's a +2.
With the -2.
Okay,
Oh,
so it's
no.
a 0.
All right, so you shoot, and then the siren's going off, and like suddenly you notice 2 patrol cars wing up behind you.
Somebody get on the horn. Let them know what we're doing, huh?
Hey.
Breaker,
You-
breaker.
Why
Car
did she
54,
why
car
did she do that
54.
into the thing? I don't get it. Did she see the new Star Wars film or something? Is she Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Did you see that movie? I love that
we
movie.
have
It's
a-
so good. I saw it like 5 times.
We were on Pursuit. Oh. Yeah, we did see the new Star Wars. It was great.
We see your light. We know you're on Pursuit, but why do you have Itchy hanging out of the? Why is he shooting?
Oh, well, I don't. I think he was trying to disable the vehicle ahead of us. I'm so sorry. We'll pull him back in here in just a moment.
I am like, I'm holding. Oh no.
It's a -2.
Oh no.
It's a -2.
That's not good.
Well, I mean, it's a 0, but I don't know if you're still giving me that -2.
No.
I'd call it a -2.
Yeah.
I want to try to pull Richie like back inside the car.
Someone's gonna help Richie.
Like you two are in the front, we're in the
Give me a
back. I want
drive
to try to pull
roll.
him back.
And
Now you guys understand why I was busted down to your asses.
What do you got there,
15 years on the
Wes?
force, I'm with the rookies.
I thought you were supposed to teach us something.
Right?
I'm teaching you how to shoot.
Don't make the mistakes I made.
I'm pointing a
It's
gun
the
at.
greatest life lesson you will ever learn.
learn from other people's mistakes. Okay,
Oh wait,
one second.
could I have invoked my aspect? I believe what I do in this world matters. My high
Not
concept.
anymore. No.
Could have, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, still
But,
just straight driving roll, or
You've now seen a few people get hit. You see
Okay.
people jumping out of the way. Your question, you're having this feeling that we're all going to hell.
yeah, here we are. So it's a -2 then.
It's a -2, yeah.
So that is 3.
Okay, so you're still in
Wait,
control.
no, hold on. Sorry.
Oh.
It's 1. It's 1.
It's 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are still in control of, and I want to make sure I'm doing that right, because I am learning as we are going to. Well, not completely, but. Let's see. For actions. I wish I had people screaming and running away. What are you?
Wilhelm scream. Hey!
Hey!
All the pedestrians were nearly
Candles.
running away.
Oh,
Are
okay.
just mad. They're like not even scared. They're just
Yeah.
angry at us.
All right, so
everyone's
instead of a
just-
-2,
It's regular
Yeah.
night in New York.
You're right.
instead of
Yeah.
It's a
-2,
Tuesday.
They're like,
what goes
"Damn
wrong?
pigs."
Okay.
What goes wrong when you're driving?
It's 2 wine glasses.
I feel like I shift wrong, and that kind of causes us to lose a little bit of momentum, and maybe we kind of run up against like a hot dog cart or something like that.
Hit a hot dog cart. or
Yeah.
Oh
something?
no.
Yeah.
So you kind of spin
Just
out.
wieners everywhere.
You hit.
All in your face.
You hit the.
Theme of the night.
Yeah. You hit the car,
Wieners everywhere.
and there's all these hot dogs that explode all over the place. Yep, I fucking
Bratwurst.
said it. And all these bratwurst, and your car comes to a screeching halt, and you see the blue car turn a corner and disappear. And we're going to do a hard cut to you guys sitting in the captain's office. It's 10:30 at night. What the fuck are you guys doing?
So we've only been on for 4 hours.
Yeah, like 4 hours, it's about, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We were in pursuit of a potential.
This isn't
Perpetrator.
Starsky and Hutch. The hell are you doing? You're shooting out your car window drunk?
I wasn't drunk. I'm drinking coffee right now.
Look, Captain, we had reason to believe
How's
that
someone drunk after 2 drinks?
the
Captain.
person
Shut up.
of interest in the car that we were pursuing might have.
And what interest? What even? I don't even remember giving you guys any kind of thing to pursue tonight.
Oh well.
What exactly were you doing out there?
We found out Reese has been missing.
Okay.
His wife came in to file a missing persons report tonight. We've been looking for him this evening.
So you guys explain. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Everything. We explain everything.
Everything.
Including the faceless vampire monster.
Yeah.
I don't got time for that shit.
And it was just like, and I was like, bleh.
All right, fine. Look,
I mean, Richie lost a nipple tonight. I'm sorry if that's why
I
he's
lost
little
a
bit-
nipple tonight.
I'm sorry that
Captain.
I'm sorry that he was drunk.
down.
Why do I have-
he's
why do I
down
have
to
bodacious
only
boobs?
2 now.
bodacious boobs. Why not? We should all have bodacious
Yep, Hong Kong Harlem.
Harlem.
Well, okay, so there's a dramatic pause. I throw Reese's badge on the desk. All right, Chief, you say we're not allowed to die until you tell us?
This isn't that guy. This is your captain.
Oh,
guy
okay,
hates
never
you.
mind. Never mind.
Rewind.
Yep. That
Gotta
was
back pocket that one.
that
there.
was the Deputy Chief Joe Murray.
Okay, gotcha.
Look, he's probably drunk in somebody's room right now with some woman.
No.
And what if he's dead?
It's a dangerous job. Who knows?
Yeah, but he's not accounted for. We need to figure out where he is and
Well
find
then,
him.
fine. You guys go out and you find him, but stop running people over on the sidewalk and shooting out of the car.
That's a fair criticism.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll stop when they
The
stop.
detective is right. We apologize, sir. We apologize, sir.
That's a fair.
Sure, yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
I feel like we can take that note and run with
Yeah,
it.
I can take that note.
We'll do better, Captain.
All right, just get the fuck out of my office and just go.
Can't believe we screwed it up this much
Yeah.
in that amount of time.
I'm not surprised.
4 hours.
Yeah, well, 4 or 5.
All right.
So where do you guys want to go next?
we gotta go to St. Matt's.
Yeah, we got to get to
We
the
got
morgue.
to.
All right. All right, so you guys get to the morgue, and you go to the front desk before going down, and they're like, more cops? What are you?
What do you mean more cops? Who was here?
These 2 guys, they came in earlier, detectives. They signed in even.
Oh, maybe see that log?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm sure they're friends of yours. And it says Tubbs on it. Let's see, where are my Tubbs? Yeah, Tubbs and Yates.
But he is
Reese.
He's Reese.
What's his last name?
Reinhorn.
Reinhorn.
And if you look back on Saturday, he came in at like midnight what time did he come in? Let me look at my log. He got to the morgue about midnight on Saturday.
So he did make
He
it.
did get here.
Yeah, he did make it here.
And then
Then he went to Jack's
and-
after coming here.
Okay.
Did it say does it give any information about who he was looking at or what he came to check in at the morgue?
He went to talk to Dr. Sutter. She is, she's the nighttime, I guess, pathologist or whatever, autopsy worker. They have coroner.
So
Medical examiner.
Do I know
Yeah.
Tubbs?
All of
and-
these things.
All of those things and more.
What divisions? What division are they in?
They are just like normal homicide cops. They're not in your guys' unit at all.
And who did they come here to see?
They also went down to the morgue, according to the log.
So these 2 guys that came in, what were they asking you about?
They didn't ask us. They just went down to the morgue and talked to the doctor. They left about 3 hours ago or so, 2 hours ago.
Okay. The doctor, she's still down there?
Yeah, she's down there all the time. Well, at night at least. It's creepy down there. I won't go down there.
Don't worry, you don't
Follow
have to.
the blue line. You'll find it. Go down.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
So
stay
you
behind
guys-
if you want, Hunter.
It's gonna get gross.
I'm fine. I just watched
She's
Richie
fine.
get his nipple eaten off by a
I think
mouth
she's
monster.
gonna be fine, and she's got to see it sometime. You guys can't protect her all the time.
Yeah, I'm not a baby.
Fine.
I'm not a baby.
Then after you, follow the blue line.
Detective.
I'm not a
Hunter.
baby.
I'm a big girl. Man.
Sweetheart, hey, can I give you a little tip? Excuse me. Can I give you a little tip?
Yeah.
You can't let him see you like that.
Okay.
Keep it together.
All right.
Stay tough.
I got it.
Stay strong. Stay tough. Stay strong. Stay tough.
Yeah.
Stay strong.
I got it.
That's right.
All right, so you guys go. That was a
Nefertiti got me straightened out.
Yes. And I'm going to give her a point for that because she has that aspect.
Yep.
She totally did that. Okay, so.
Yeah. Never
What?
let the bastards keep you
Don't
down.
let the bastards keep you down.
So you guys go downstairs, and she's sitting there writing at her desk, and before you even get through, like within like a foot of her, you can smell this horrible perfume that she's wearing. It's pretty bad.
Oh.
Oh. Do we think that's it?
Yep. I
Not
think
like
so.
mom.
Hello, doctor.
Mother smells like an angel.
A Coco Chanel.
Coco Chanel angel. Okay.
Hi, doctor.
Oh, more police? What can I
Oh, we have some
what
questions
can I
for you.
help you with?
We're looking for a missing person.
Oh.
Oh,
This gentleman here. Have reason to think you might know him?
Can I notice like what's wrong with her?
you know, it's pretty obvious that she has these like weird facial tics.
Right.
Yeah.
But is it like weird facial tics, or is it weird facial tics like
Weird.
she's
facial
on
tics.
Like
she's
guilty
on
as hell?
like she's on something?
Or possessed by something.
Does she want sugar water?
You're right.
She wants sugar water. Sugar. She goes,
Does she
No,
read Sutter Kane?
Wearing an Egger suit.
exactly.
Egg.
She goes, yeah, no, she's definitely, she's acting really strange. Probably if she's not on something, then it's an Egger suit. While she's like, what? Yeah, I've seen him before. He was in here Saturday night to talk about Dr. Kett.
Dr. Kett.
Yeah, he worked here with me. They brought in 2 bodies from a burned out apartment, a mom and her son. Dr. Kett was down here by himself, and he was working on the bodies, and one of them, I guess, I don't know what happened, but he got attacked, and there's blood all over the room when I came back down, and someone said that there was this creature or something with no face came
Was it
out of the.
about yay big?
They said
just
it
like
was.
Szechuan?
They said it was running like an ape or something, like on all fours.
That's exactly how that theory.
Those 2 bodies, are they still here? They get along somewhere?
They were gone when I came down.
The
Did
bodies
you happen
were
to
gone
see the
when you
bodies
came
when
down?
they came in?
Yeah, they were burnt real bad.
Did you notice any other damage before the burns, or just you couldn't even tell because of the
We
burns?
hadn't started the autopsy. I had left the room.
And Dr. Kett, he didn't make it, I assume.
His limbs were all over the place. We had to take about an hour to put his pieces back in one spot.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Now, the other 2 officers you said you just spoke with,
A
right?
couple hours ago, yeah.
What did they want?
They were asking about that guy, what time he came in.
Wait, they
and
were
They were asking
They were
about
asking
this
about
guy?
Reef?
yeah, this guy.
Do
Said-
you know this guy besides just him coming through, or are you guys friends?
Well, he was. We had some fun. He's a very charming person.
Whose has he not put his dick in? Fucking garbage person.
I don't know. There's a couple million people in New York City. You know.
Well, let's go and ask every single one of them, because apparently, as long as it's breathing and has
Did
a
you
hole
ever
for
go
us.
to the Royal
Do you
Inn?
notice where
or
we are?
were
I don't
you-
know if that's his biggest criteria.
The breathing part?
Yeah. Bada bing.
Clever.
Necrophilia. Did you guys ever go to the Royal Inn?
No.
Or did you stay here in the hospital?
Yeah, we have beds all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
One of the beds here. And then he left afterwards.
Okay.
Does empathy let me detect if someone is lying?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I,
What the
Totally
hell?
roll it. You
can I
should
see
totes
if
roll it.
she's lying?
Yeah.
Totes roll that
But
ass.
I'm gonna compel that you're new in the city,
Yeah.
and so make a roll, but tell me something that goes wrong, even if you give me a roll, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right. So that is a 6.
Okay, so it's a success, but
Beginner's luck. All her rolls.
I
It's like,
so it's a success, but like fail it forward.
Yeah.
Like, how do you figure it out? But what thing do you do to kind of make her off put or whatever,
oh, you're totally gonna insult her,
or something like that?
I know, right?
but
Do
not
you
mean to.
Yeah.
So, like, did his wife know about you guys?
I don't know. He
What
was a-
about his other lover? Did she know about you?
Hunter, what the hell are you doing?
Honey, stand down.
What?
Stand down.
No, I
Well,
didn't.
no, I mean, we're just trying to investigate, where he was. So we're
I
talking
didn't
to all
know
of his
that
lovers.
he had a bevy of lovers or anything like that.
Are you okay?
No, I'm tired. I've been working a lot.
Can we get you a cup of coffee? Anything?
No,
Sugar
no.
water?
Sugar water. No sugar.
Some
water.
the information
blood,
that you-
perhaps.
that you-
Some blood.
So does it seem like she's lying about them being lovers, or did that actually upset her? Like she really is jealous and sad that he had another
She
lover?
definitely came off as it bothered her.
That was upsetting.
That was
Not
upsetting.
like ooh. Okay. All right. So I think she's probably telling the truth about
Yes.
them being lovers.
Yes,
Okay.
but you've totally clammed her up because she's like,
Oh, that's sad.
yeah, it's sad.
So sorry. So sorry, doctor.
Necro slut. All right.
Sex amongst the dead. All right. Yay.
So vampire things came from the fire.
Yep.
That's what we're
With
saying.
lots of mouths.
Yeah, or we're at least
Maybe not,
present
but-
at the fire.
No, those
Right.
were the mom and son bodies apparently turned into. So they
Oh,
wait a
right.
second. Is this thing? Is it viral?
With all the mouths? Oh
With all
no.
the mouths?
He already got bitten. Oh no.
Oh.
Well, you got bit by something?
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing that you described.
Can I see where did you get bit?
Please.
And she goes up and she's looking really close and
If
she
her mouth, if she starts
she
salivating,
goes-
oh
grabs onto you.
Fuck.
no! No!
But how could they be lovers if she's one of these creatures?
Perhaps that's how.
Okay, so unless you defend
He's already
or
turned
you
it.
can,
I mean, the second
Do you
that
have
she,
physical?
I
or-
have fight. I have shoot. I want.
Give me a fight roll.
I really just want to stick my gun in her mouth, but
Thought you were gonna go a
But
different
your
way.
but your missing nipple is in her mouth instead, right?
no,
now.
she's like.
The smell of blood opens
Okay,
up
I have
the
fight.
maw.
I
And
have
I'm
fight.
definitely gonna kick her. Because I like to kick.
All right. So it's a +1.
Okay. And so I believe I got a +1 as well.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to say ties go to you. So you push her away as you
Yeah.
stumble backwards.
Can I kick at her?
And
please?
suddenly the form that she was holding, she wasn't wearing somebody. They can take the form of humans. and suddenly all of these mouths erupt all over.
Disgusting.
Not
It's so
again.
gross. This mouth thing. I don't know why. Why is it so gross?
Because mouths are kind of gross.
They're so
kinda-
gross.
they're so gross.
So gross. A whole body of mouths.
It's a lot of moist.
Do you think it's Do you think it's worse though if they have if they have like pointy animal teeth or if they're all like human teeth?
They're all human teeth.
Because
God.
that's
That's
so
even
much
worse.
worse. That's
That's
so much worse. Like, have
Yeah.
you seen the fish that have like human lip teeth?
Yeah.
They're horrible.
Sorry.
There's fish with human teeth.
Yeah, they're horrifying. I don't remember what kind of
Why do
fish
they
it
have
is.
human
I
teeth?
don't know. They just look
Evolution
like human
is
teeth.
so
It's
weird.
just like so fucked.
Sometimes things happen. Like that. It's an accident.
Please,
What a time
please
to be
find-
alive.
Please find what that fish is.
Yes, I think it's a lamprey. Or
Please
an eel.
do.
Oh, that's so gross. Okay, I have athletics +4. Okay. Oh my god.
Raccoon.
Ah, yes.
That's basically 4.
4. Okay, cool. Let's see. It's going to try to use its fight. Okay, it got a 5, so it avoids your hit.
Damn it.
It moves around. And it lunges for you because you have the smell of blood on you.
Now, I have a stunt called Ear to the Ground, and I can determine the turn order.
Okay.
Ooh.
in
All right.
fights.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the turn order going to be?
Well, she already went.
Right.
So it would be me, Nefertiti, Chris, Hunter.
And then me.
And then
Okay.
the monster.
So go for it. What? You're the first person. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I draw my gun
All
at
right.
this point,
And
I'm
then
gonna,
you shoot.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm
All
gonna
right.
shoot it in its mouths.
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 Its mouths.
All the mouths.
Okay. So that is a
So many
plus
of these.
1.
So many.
Well, these aren't rerolls though; they're fates.
Yeah.
You can
No,
use
those
an
are fates.
aspect,
You
though,
can
to-
you can use your
You can
aspects.
use an aspect to help
But I
you.
don't
with
really
that.
have an
These
aspect.
rerolls then?
Well,
that
Do
could-
I have an aspect to help you? No.
but
Sorry.
you could. Let's see. Let me look.
I
at
do.
your-
I believe what I do in this world matters. Like I guess I could always invoke that one.
Yeah.
Well, you can invoke that one. Let's see. What else do you have? I've got all yours over here.
I mean, I'm not defending at this point. There's no one to defend. Because they're not
You
in
could say,
danger.
I'm weary of the group's inexperience, so that
Oh,
you're.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you know that this thing was?
Yeah.
All right. So that
You
would
have
give
to
me
do
A +2
a +3.
altogether.
Yeah, altogether, I have a +3 to shoot.
Okay. Oh, so you, let's see, I have a +4. So I'm going to say it takes, you don't, it's got a +1 on you, so you basically miss because
Okay.
it moves out of the way.
Dang.
Damn it.
Close.
Yeah.
Dang.
Kick it.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick it.
Well, so you're,
Yeah.
she's next. Okay.
Yeah, I'm kicking it.
Go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me.
I thought she was gonna
That's the
vomit.
cutest
I did
sneeze
too.
I've
Oh
ever
no,
seen.
that was a sneeze. Sorry. Hi.
Okay.
Great. That's a 3.
Okay, cool. Oh wow, that's a -1. Well, plus the fight, but yeah, you hit it for, you do some stress to it.
Yes.
So let me make my boxes.
That's right. Out of sight.
Chrissy, take this thing down.
All right, so
I'm shooting at it.
all right, give me a roll.
All right. It's 3 all told.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to say that because it got hit, that it doesn't have time to really respond to you. So
Bam bam. Snub-nosed revolver.
I'm going to give it
Police issue.
a minor consequence. And we'll say it's got, it's bloodied.
It has a horrible lisp now.
Knocks some of its human teeth out.
So I believe you're next.
In one of its mouths.
Oh, there's so many more mouths to go.
All at once for Christmas is it's 10 front teeth. It's 10 front teeth.
Okay, I will also try to shoot it.
Okay.
And I would like to use a fate point for being afraid of letting the team down.
All right. So you're invoking that.
Kiddo.
Nice.
All right, so that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Seriously, the rookie on a roll. Rookie rolls.
Yeah, that was a shit roll. All right.
Rookie rolls. Rookie rolls. Rookie
So you do
rolls.
two more shifts to it. So it takes another consequence.
And I kind of look at you like,
You can say he's been rook rolled. I'm sorry.
I was gonna go there. I thought better of it, and
No,
yet
I'll strike that
there
from the
we
record.
are. Yeah.
Strike that from the record.
We're not gonna say that.
Whatever the opposite of making a gif of that is, can we do that?
Yeah.
Rick rolled.
You need to come up with a 1977 appropriate Rick roll.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Would that be a Rickles roll?
I'm assuming it's something like
Do the hustle. You got hustled.
It's
Terrible. None of them are
See,
good.
and I'm
so
picturing
sorry.
Stevie Wonder singing that song. I think that would.
All right, so you
Okay, how are we gonna, what, like this?
tell me exactly what you do. Do you shoot at this thing or?
Yeah, so it's going after Richie. He shoots it, but it dodges out of the way. You kick it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I got this! And I pull out my
Your hand cannon.
sidearm, my sidearm. Yeah,
Just
and I
imagine
just
it has a dirty. You
I
have a dirty
aim,
Harry.
like-
It's like a 44.
yeah.
Jesus.
And it's like mad at Nefertiti, so it's like big maws like coming at her, and I
Ooh.
shoot it like right in the
right down the
right
gullet.
down its gullet.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you
And
tear
it's like
into
perfect
its
form. Like it's like I take the time, and you're like, yeah, she just got out of the academy based on the way I shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Technically
so
proficient.
Yeah.
in response, this thing like just starts to bolt, right? Because you've hurt it pretty badly.
Can we all team up like as a team the first time? We all shoot it. At
Sure,
once?
if you want to.
That's
So give me everyone do a shoot roll.
Okay.
We don't do we.
3.
Okay.
No, sorry, 2.
2.
That would be nothing.
Okay.
Ooh, -1.
Okay. So you got a 2.
I got a 2.
All right. So you guys shoot this thing in the back, and you hear this cracking sound. I'm gonna now in Fate, you in battles there's not really hit points or anything. You run out of consequences, and you can tap out, or you can let the other side. You can tap out and say, "This is what happens." Or you can give up control to the other person. So in this case, and you guys can decide as a team, what happens to this creature? Do you kill it? Do you like?
I want to
Information
I want
out
to
of it.
incapacitate it
Yeah.
and tie
Okay.
it to something that.
All right. So you
Maybe stick it-
incapacitate
I'm
it?
gonna stick
Stick
it
it
in a
body bag.
yeah, stick it in a drawer.
Okay. All right.
More drawer.
Quick, get it while it's down.
All right. So it's knocked out, and you guys drag it over and throw it in a drawer.
Oh, God, this thing smells terrible.
Yeah, that cheap perfume is really getting to me.
Yeah.
That's why she was using that. Ugh.
Ooh, makes your eyes water.
wrapped it.
He had sex with her.
He's probably one of them now by now, is my
Yeah.
guess.
Oh,
Wait.
Reese, what the hell have you done?
He's super
If he's
into
one of
oral.
them.
I just
What, did you hook up with Pam too?
No, but I got bit.
yeah, Moritz, we got to get that checked out.
Yeah, okay, but that's beside the point. Let's have some intimate conversations with Mouthy over here.
Now, on Intimate Conversation.
With Mouthy.
Okay. Just real quick before we move on, we've got probably about, I want to say about 30 minutes left before we wrap it up. But if you guys want the opportunity to pick what the next story path is, tip now. And then we'll do if we can hit the 250 level, we will do a straw poll, and then we will figure
good
out
saying.
where we're going to go from there. Yes. Don't stop believing. That's a great one.
Smelling wine and cheap perfume, y'all.
So you guys shove this thing into this metal box, basically.
Yeah.
And it's not too long before you hear it hitting, trying to punch its way out.
What was this person, Dr. Frey?
Her name
Dr. Sutter.
is Dr. Sutter.
Dr.
Right.
Sutter.
Dr. Kett was the
Oh,
other
The,
okay.
one.
got
the one
killed.
that died, yeah.
Right.
Walter Frey, what?
Yeah. Dr. Sutter. Dr. Sutter, can you hear me?
And you can hear all the mouths speaking at once. So it's like this,
Oh, we are legion.
what? Let me out.
Well, we're not going to let you out in the state that you're in.
I will eat all of you. I will taste your flesh.
What did you do to Reese? Did you eat him?
Or did you turn him? Is he
No.
one of you all now?
Remember, Reese left here and went to the bar.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't do anything to him, but I'm sure he's taken care of. And I'll take care of all of you.
what does that even mean?
I'll eat you.
In case you didn't know.
I got that part with all those mouths. That's probably all you do is eat things. I get it. But I'm still trying to figure out what happened to our friend. You said I'm sure he's taken care of. Did you eat? You didn't eat him?
I
You made it
didn't
out
have
of here. That's right, the bar.
Let me out.
What are you?
I am the chosen of my people. I am here to dine on humans.
Where are you from? The sky or from down below?
I am from this city. I am part of it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How can you be chosen? We've already run into one of your kind.
We're all chosen.
I thought you were one of the chosen, Moritz.
Yeah. Oh, no.
That's low.
What the hell is that
I'm
supposed
so
to be?
sorry. Not like that. Just,
You think I'm a Jew?
well, Moritz.
He's Polish.
With a name?
Are you done bickering out there?
No.
So,
you just
Shut
go
up
to,
in there.
You just go to Morty's a lot, okay?
did you used to be
It's a good
human?
pastrami sandwich.
Did you used to have a human form?
Yes, I was human.
What
Are
happened to
you changing each other? Are you growing? Are you infecting each other?
No.
So how
So
do you
you're
become
saying
chosen?
that your bites don't change you?
No.
How do you become chosen then?
You're gonna be all right.
Wait, we're believing this thing?
Let me out and I'll show you.
Oh God,
Oh,
no.
that's not gonna work for us.
Then suddenly you hear this metal bending and you're looking and you can't see the door.
Oh,
like
it's coming out the back.
Oh yeah,
and you
for
hear
sure.
it. I'll come for you later.
Oh God.
And then you
Scamper,
hear
scamper.
Oh.
I open the thing and there's just a hole in the
Yeah.
back, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Crap! I knew we should have put it in the
Rookie
incinerator. Rookie mistake. Oh.
Nobody at any point said anything about putting it in the incinerator.
And I know, I was thinking it and I should have said it.
Yeah, well,
I'll
you
know
know,
better
lesson
for
learned,
next
right?
time.
You know,
You gotta trust
you
your
know what?
instincts,
You
kid.
just let the group down.
What do I do?
Oh, depression's a motherfucker. Okay. So,
So there's like a horde of these forming in the city, you guys.
They're like gross rat kings.
Chosen? What? Pardon my French. What the Sam hell does that mean?
Ugh.
I don't know.
obviously
Watch your
someone
mouth.
someone failed French.
There must be a leader then. That's what that means.
You said the cops that we saw on the sign-in sheet.
We don't know.
They're like legit cops.
You guys know them, yeah.
Okay.
You know that they're.
Do we think they're crooked or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very crooked. They're part of the captain's inner circle.
Okay.
Well, let's go find Captain or Officer Tubbs and see what he knows about the Mouth Brigade.
Okay. All right. So you guys go back to the precinct and you. Let me see here.
What else did we learn from this?
Don't fuck creatures from beyond space and belief. That's my main
But
takeaway.
sometimes they might be out of sight.
Yeah.
You know what?
It might be David Bowie.
Out of this world.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not shaming. You know what? If Lovecraftian eldritch horrors from beyond the veil of reality are your thing, you know what? You do you.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You do.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So
All
where are we
right.
heading?
We're heading back to the precinct.
So
Okay.
you get back
to
to the
corner these
precinct.
two cops.
Yeah.
And sure enough, Tubbs and Yates are sitting there. You know, they're.
Sorry, go on.
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
Now I have Reese's badge and I slam it down on the table. You want to talk about that?
Not particularly, no.
Well, that's too bad, because that's all we want to do right now.
Oh,
And you're not
Chrissy.
leaving until we do.
Oh, we're not leaving, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, little Rourke boy, eh? O'Rourke. How the hell do you say your name?
Work.
Oh. Anyway, you know, your dad used to pull shit like that too. Before he, you know, had his incident.
All right, that's enough. So
Just
I'm
saying.
gonna invoke my aspect here.
Which one?
Ooh.
The worked with Chris's brothers.
Yeah.
All right.
Say.
And what are you gonna do with it?
Like I'm. I want to use. I guess provoke,
Okay, go
because
for
I
it.
want to provoke them.
So you get a
into-
+2 to it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say because they are, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to get a 5, a +5, because they're, you know, pretty gritty people.
Do you need any extra? Because I can
So I have a
invoke.
3.
You can invoke.
My big brother also served with his brother.
All right.
Yeah.
So an extra +2, so
That's
3.
reason
Five.
like I gotta help too.
So 5.
Yeah, that puts me at 5.
So how do you provoke them? What do you want them? What's the?
So how are they? So when they're, what's their body language like when they're?
They're like, you know, fuck you, fuck you,
I'd
fuck
like to.
you.
This is what I'd like to think.
That's
is that
good.
he's leaning back.
I just got here.
He's leaning back in his chair a little bit, and I'm just gonna
Kick it over or something.
tip it over.
Oh, I like it.
Wham!
You answer O'Rourke's questions, and you answer them now, Tubby.
It's glandular.
And they got all those cuts on those mouths.
Those scabs are gonna itch.
Yeah.
Look, we just had an interesting run-in at the morgue at St. Matt's, and something told us that you had just been there, and that was the last place anyone, well, no, sorry. We know for a fact Reese was there Friday night.
Okay.
We want to know why you were there asking about him.
All right. Look, we were told to follow up on that Ket thing. When the doctor died, the hospital's been bugging the captain. So we went over there. We didn't know anything about shit stain, but we saw his name in the book, and we asked about him. The woman was strange. She's kind of weird.
Yeah, she
No
was-
shit.
Yeah, she was real strange.
Pardon my French.
He gets up off the floor. He goes, "Look, we don't know where he is, and honestly, we don't care."
Then why are you looking into him?
I said we were looking into the doctor, not into him.
What
We
did the
just saw-
Which
captain want
doctor?
you to do with the doctor?
Ted.
Just follow up on it. Find out about it. That's it.
It was ripped limb from limb. What is there to follow up on?
The hospital wanted to see if we had found the bodies that went missing from the morgue.
And?
We have not found the bodies that have gone missing from the morgue.
This guy's useless.
Hey, Cupcake, settle down.
Watch your mouth.
Look, you. I took about as much shit as I'm going to take off of you 4. Now, why don't you go find some kind of, I don't know, gremlin and leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. This
Can I
guy-
kick his chair again now, please?
Well, he's standing at this point.
Can I
Just
kick
sweep
him
his
now?
legs, yeah.
That's
Sweep the leg, Jonesy!
I just want to.
Let me just say,
I just want to kick him in the
working on
shins.
Working on the force that's insubordination. That's like you're assaulting an
Fine,
officer.
fine, fine. I don't want to. Fine. Thank you for talking me down, Richie. I appreciate you.
But you can make him flinch.
All right, perfect.
I'll give that for free.
Thanks.
Okay, so where do you guys want to go next? Is there anywhere in particular?
This is gonna sound nuts. I think we gotta go back to that apartment building.
It's not nuts. I think you're
What
probably
else
right.
is there?
Well,
I
look.
think the burn people probably went back there.
Yeah, no, if one of
they're-
those-
If they're things now.
What if the one from the morgue was the one from the building? O'Rourke? Oh man, I'm gonna learn so much from you.
Goddamn right. Ow! Don't tell my mother I said that. She hates it when I do the blasphemy thing. God.
Hey, Itchy,
What?
your mom's on the phone again.
I was just thinking about her.
Oh, I should call my mom.
Can you tell her, like, I don't know, not to call so much?
I can't tell her what to do.
You know, we can get you an answering service. It'll be fine.
Something. She keeps calling.
Leave her be.
I'm tired
Hi,
of
mother.
Are you coming home soon?
No.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
You know that I work until 6.
I don't like this new schedule
Why are you still up?
because I'm
What's
worried
wrong?
about you. I sit up and I worry about you.
No. Mom, I worry about you too. No, why don't you just take another one of those pills? And apparently you're doing nothing.
What's the acceptable dosage in a 24-hour period?
It's the 70s. There's no such
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
no such
yeah.
You don't overdose.
They
in
call
the
them black
70s.
beauties, Mom. They're fine. Wait, no, wait, black beauties go the other way. Sorry.
Vicodin horse pills.
Yeah.
She got boobs or
Barbiturates.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was too excited.
All right. Just be careful out there. There's a lot of dangerous things. You're behind a desk, right?
I certainly am right now.
So why do I call and they can't find you?
I it breaks and it's a large precinct.
All right.
Don't worry yourself.
Well, I'll try not to worry myself. She hangs up. It's
She
really,
doesn't even say goodbye. I love her so much.
really.
Are you
know,
okay? Did she didn't say goodbye?
That can be
that's
devastating.
Tough. That's really hard.
That's really hard.
I opened
I think
up my
she's
desk
just really
drawer and
tired.
Oh.
Oh, Richie.
Aw.
Wait a sec. If we are going back there, though, give me a minute. Walks off. I'm gonna try and requisition a shotgun.
Oh.
That's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can.
We all get shotguns.
Sure, if you want
I
them.
don't want a shotgun.
All right.
New girl wants a shotgun.
New girl wants a shotgun.
The girl shouldn't have a shotgun.
No. Give
I
Police
got
Academy
these.
here
See,
a
like,
shotgun. It's okay.
By the way,
I
that's
don't
a
need a
total
shotgun.
aspect that you can write down is new girl has a shotgun.
New girl has a shotgun.
Just write it down on a
on my
Extras.
extras.
New girl has a shotgun. All right, so this is actually going to be a good place for us to stop
Oh,
Good.
nice.
because I think that we can pick up part 2 next week. First of all, thank you guys so much for all your donations, tips. We really appreciate it. Dynamite. We have a great week of stuff going on here, and will you stop with the penises?
Oh, hold on. You have the. Oh, it's the wrong direction.
Oh.
Wait a minute, what kind of thing are we doing here?
No.
I was just putting a mouth. I was just doing a mouth.
Okay, so someone please take the whiteboard away from
I'm
Dan.
not touching that thing.
He's been drawing on it all night. So first
In
of all,
that
we've
hotel
got a
room.
great week of shows coming up. We have Uncanny Valley tomorrow night with Stephen Pope.
Yay.
Yes. Oh.
Get it.
We have Disorganized Play both tomorrow and on Thursday with Tom Lommel, where he
Lommel.
talks about
Lommel.
what he's doing in his campaign, which is Iron Keep on Wednesday. We have Proficiency Check. Is it tomorrow, Dom, or it's Wednesday? We have Proficiency Tech with Dom. And then on Thursday, Crit Juice.
Drunk bastards.
Drunk Bastards.
Yeah, they're so fun.
They're a lot of fun. Great game. Check them out. And then Friday night kicks off our marathon for Extra Life with Wild Cards and Jordan and his crew, including Dom. And then they do 24 hours. I believe,
I am,
The three
yes.
of us.
Why don't you talk about what you are doing?
Okay, cool. So I'm taking the 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. slot, and I'm going to be running Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition, and I'm doing Justice League Dark. And I promise
Nice, Justice League Dark.
you're going to have John Constantine and Swamp Thing
Yes,
and a few surprises.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And
I
then
cosplayed Justice League Dark a while back. Wow. Now I can't remember.
Okay. And then after me,
There's a group of us.
then after me, Gaurav is doing a version of The Curse of Strahd, 5e, with some special guests. Although, Dom, are you in that? No, you're not in that. But Tyler Rhodes is. I think Amy Vorpal is. I can't remember who else. And then,
cool
after
people.
that, is y'all.
Yeah.
I'm in that too.
Yeah, Tales from the Loop.
Loop.
Yeah.
Super cool game. I'm super excited to come and play
Stranger
it
Things, the
here.
RPG.
Yes.
Basically, it's not Stranger Things, but it is Stranger Things.
It's Tales from the Loop.
Tales from the Loop.
Which I think Stranger Things is only a few days away from season.
It is. It actually starts
It
Friday
is.
night.
So it'll be.
Don't tell people that.
No,
I'm
no, no, no.
sorry.
I'm so sorry. You could watch
It-
it.
This is a dual screen society that we
After our
have.
stream is over, maybe.
It is
We're the
Netflix. You
2
can
o'clock
binge
to
on it
6
all
o'clock
after
slot?
the morning.
Or if you have like multiple devices, you can like multitask
Here,
and do
let me
all
put it
kinds
this
of
way.
things and like donate for good cause and
The-
watch a show you love.
the
That's
mar-
the
the-
thing.
All
The
of
marathon is for a good cause, and Netflix will be there after the marathon. So everything
But
is
the
cool.
fun thing about Tales from the Loop is we get to play kids and that are on an adventure, like
Yeah.
we're like the Goonies or something. And
Oh,
I
it's so
freaking
good.
love it, and it's so fun, and I like all the kind of character things you get to build.
And it's David Crennan, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Or
the-
No, it's
Is it-
Tom
it's-
Tom
Holland.
is not running it,
Oh.
but
Yeah.
I
I
haven't
think
played
David's
it with
playing.
David before.
Crennan is playing.
Brennan's
Brennan's
playing,
playing.
Tom's running it.
Oh, so
and
fun.
also,
It's gonna be super dope.
if you follow me on any of the social medias, I have my link to my Extra Life donation page, and there are 4 levels of personalized rewards that you can get just by donating on that page. So maybe navigate over, and even a single dollar will get you a personalized reward.
Ooh,
That's very cool.
Personalized rewards.
And then I
I've got
think
I have personalized rewards too. I'll draw you in a unique dick.
And that's
How
just a gift that keeps
thoughtful.
So
on
I
giving
think now
for
is-
kids.
Yeah. Oh,
and then at
no.
just
How kids are here. Stop.
no, just you took
Nope.
it too far.
It went too far. We
totally.
were
I'm so
playing on the
sorry.
edge for a long
Happy
time.
Monday,
and
everybody.
we
All
were
right,
all-
so anyway, back
Extra
to...
life.
Extra
Yes,
life.
yes.
And I believe there's a Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
I actually worked on that show. I worked on Scooby-Doo, believe it or not, doing sound design.
That's awesome.
That is
And,
awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay, so did you do the like the? when
No,
they're
this
running?
was in the this was the Mystery Machine.
Oh, it wasn't the Hanna-Barbera one.
No, it was the newer.
Oh, Mystery
it was-
Incorporated.
I'm not
Yeah.
that fucking old, but it was the newer. The best part of it was they had
know where
this
you're going.
relationship going between Velma and Shaggy, and there was a scene. I'm watching down the episode, and there's a scene of Velma and Shaggy in the room, and they just kissed, and Scooby comes in and he says, "Shaggy, are you cheating on me?" And I'm like, "What the
Oh,
fuck?
that's so
Like,
weird.
what the hell are you doing?"
I mean, he meant emotionally, you
I
guys. He meant
guess.
No, I get it. It's still awkward. Yay!
Yay!
And then there's going to be a costume contest.
Costume
Yes.
Oh my god, yes!
Stop
And you
that.
know we like costumes. So excited.
So there's a lot of great stuff going on for the Extra Life Marathon, and that starts at 8 o'clock with wild cards and goes all the way for 24 hours. And there'll be great things throughout it, so check it out and donate because we're helping children's hospitals, which is the whole point. And then We come back a week. You will see part 2 of this investigation. And we really appreciate you donating and being here with us. This was a ton of fun. I had a great time. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. We will see you in a week. So, all right. So, goodbye.
Bye.
Power to the people. Bye.